You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called Sugar Spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Oof, there is a horrific odor in here. What the heck is going on?
I almost fainted when I walked in.
It
And then
smells like dead bodies and diarrhea.
Virginia was in here first, so I walked in and I go, what the heck smells in? What's so bad in here?
What is that?
And she goes, oh, you can smell that. Like, yeah.
What is it?
So remember the other day when we did the fried chicken bit trying to duplicate the chicken recipe?
Yeah.
The other day, last week.
Last week,
Yeah.
we had a bunch. I bought a bunch of chicken, and then I only cooked up half of it. But I forgot the other half.
Oh, my goodness.
Was still in the fridge,
Oh, wow.
and it turned last night.
I was going to say, did you leave it in the
wow.
cabinet? Because it is so out
that
there.
is terrible.
It turned, and
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't even realize it was still in there. I totally forgot I had all that extra chicken in there. I'm so sorry.
And our refrigerator doesn't really work. It gets things cool, not cold.
Whoa, man, oh, man.
Oh, I mean,
We just might want to take a match to this thing and call it good.
I kind of thought the same thing. She was spraying Lysol, but now it
No,
smells like
it's-
farty chicken with Lysol.
It's terrible. I think it makes it worse.
It is rough, man.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to put a flame to something and walk away.
I know it sounds like we're being dramatic, but I wish we could
Yeah.
bottle this up
No,
and
it's-
show the people.
It's nauseating.
So the answer is burn down the building?
They probably thank us, honestly.
We do need to get some kind of charring going on here. We
Wow.
need something, dog.
Oof, that is rough. Oh my gosh.
It's the kind of smell that kind of instantly makes you angry.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. It's kind of messing up the creative flow of the
That
show.
is tough to handle.
It really is.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Good gosh,
Ooh-wee.
Nicky.
It's making me dizzy. Oh man.
Kevin didn't even say good morning.
No, I was
He goes,
like,
what is
that
smell? Oh man. Wow.
Boy, what a day.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
someone knows what to do immediately. How do we get this thing not smelling like this ASAP? Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
fire?
It's flames.
Is
That's
it just
it.
flames?
It's just pure flames.
That'll go great with all the chemicals Virginia just sprayed.
I sprayed so much Lysol.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
place is gonna blow.
We need a small explosion.
Golly, yeah. I'll take it. Lord, take me now. Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't be that mad if Kevin said, let's do a best of today.
Yeah, wow.
That's how bad the
Oof.
smell's affecting the mood.
Man, that is crazy.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oof, wow. All right, well, we're going to try to, I guess, soldier on here. Yeah, I'm not even going to take these clothes home. It just,
I'm gonna strip down naked as I leave work.
yeah, I am. I'm just,
I feel like my electronics aren't working. They're slowing down now
Yeah.
because of the stench.
wow. Oh, man, that's something. Well, be thankful that you can only hear and see what's going on in this studio. We don't offer smells. That is definitely one thing you're not going to want from this show today.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
The theater, yes. I told y'all that I'm a theater man now. I love going to the theater, and I'm going there tonight to see a very, very cool play.
Okay.
The Aristocats.
Oh,
Have you ever seen it?
I have.
I've never even seen the cartoon. I'm going to watch it before I go to the theater.
I love it.
Very excited. And the theater is at Denny's wife's elementary school. She is part of helping direct and do the... She helps with the play, the school play, and they do one every single year. They have a whole team there, and Denny's helps out behind the scenes. And I'm going there tonight for the big old premiere.
Oh, that's gonna be
look at
funny.
you.
Isn't that awesome? I
That's
went last year.
adorable.
They do a great job. I know Mrs. Grossman. She's part of the team over there. I'm forgetting names, but
That's a good teacher name,
it
Grossman.
is. It is, and I'm skipping the name of the school. I like to give them the shout out. I did it last year, and you give a shout out to a school, then you walk in, you kind of get a little clout. I know, Denny's. It smells bad.
Pretty rough in here.
Yeah.
It's Meadow Park Elementary.
Meadow Park. So
Meadow Park.
Yeah, gonna be at the theater tonight. And have you ever seen the Aristocats? What's the songs in there?
I'm looking it up right now because I was trying to remember all the songs, but I think it's a lot of it's in German.
The biggest song is Everybody
German.
Wants to Be a Cat.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Okay.
It's probably the big number.
Do you know this cartoon that well at all?
I don't know it at all, no.
It's from
heard of it.
1970. It's a Disney movie, and it is good.
Is it? But
I've seen it.
Is it considered one of the big bangers, or is it
Nope.
one of the? It's kind of a B-side, right?
It's a
Yeah.
B-side, yeah, but it's really cute.
Kids get down with Aristocats. They like that cartoon.
Not anymore, but I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This is old-ass Disney.
Well,
Yeah.
1970 seems kind of young Disney to me. A lot of all their cartoons are 1938.
Yeah, I don't know. That's 50
This
years.
is old, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't name one single song.
If,
It's
if
kind
you're
of.
looking at it as being young, you're really old.
I'm saying in Disney standards. Like, all right, I'm old and I love the theater.
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
Well, we are just 8 days away from Magnolia getting her nose job.
Oh, wow.
We went last
Okay.
night, yesterday afternoon for her little pre-op. And they were like taking all her pictures, her before pictures, and like explaining everything after surgery and how it's going to go. And it's just, wow, it's here, baby.
Yeah.
8 days away. And she is so excited.
Good heavens, that girl's expensive, huh?
Boy, is she.
Yeah.
No kid.
I think yesterday what was on your mind was spending money on Magnolia.
Whew, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You
Don't have a daughter.
It's a lot of money, my God.
yeah.
So much.
Wow.
Well, she's got to get her own. She's got to get her own, not dorm, but an apartment
Yes.
for school.
Yes. You got to spend double because,
Got to.
I mean, why spend half?
It's a great time to buy a place, too.
Perfect. Great economy for it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm closer every day to that OnlyFans. It's a matter of minutes.
Yeah, that's where it's going, huh?
I'm going to have to do something.
You've hyped this thing up so much. I hear a lot of talking, Kev.
I bought a domain.
Did you really?
I did.
She's really thinking about
She's
I
going
really
there,
did.
huh?
I made the investment. I bought a domain.
Just want to let you know, this is not a KVJ project. This is a solo Virginia Sinicki on her own kind of a thing.
Want to clarify that?
I'm building my own paywall. I don't want to have to give any of my portion of proceeds to OnlyFans. I'm doing my own thing.
Okay. That's smart.
I would watch that just to see what the content is.
You're in it.
Because I'm not in it. Because then it starts to look like KVJ. I want to see what you got on your own and the content. You're not a bad girl, so it's going to be interesting to see what you think is.
I've been stockpiling videos and pictures for the past 3 months. I've been building a collection.
Okay.
Would you check that out, Kev? Just out of mere curiosity.
I don't know.
It's going to cost you $3.99.
Yeah, no, I'm out. Yeah, it's too rich for my blood.
Kevin's wife would be like, "What's this $3.99 charge?"
Yeah, that'd be hard to explain. It'd be weird.
It'd be so weird.
You'll get my
Yeah.
money. I'm not watching it to. Yeah, I'm watching it for Kevin. You're not going to believe what she did now.
What I got on my mind here today is just really seems dumb. It'll be interesting to see who winds up winning this little challenge. But, we got the Miami Open that is going to be coming up. That starts pretty much next weekend on the 19th. So it'd be, I guess, next like Sunday. And then the following week, it kind of gets going. It's on deck. The world's #1 tennis player might not be able to come to the Miami Open, which is just really kind of dumb. His name is Novak Djokovic, and he refuses to get the COVID vaccine. And we're still on this thing, and the U.S. won't let him in. And he's made the stance. He's like, I'm not getting that vaccination. And he's already had COVID. He's like, I'm good. I'm an athlete. I've had COVID. I've got the antibodies I need. It's not going to keep me from spreading around the vaccine or the virus.
I thought it was over. I thought everything was.
I did too, but they still won't let him in, and so it's kind of a dumb thing. The U.S. still has COVID restrictions going on until May 11th, which would be past the Miami Open, and it'd be great for us to get the world's #1. And if he doesn't come play, there's a good chance he won't be the #1 after that. He would get passed up, so he would lose his ranking. Just by doing this. And so now Governor Ron DeSantis has stepped up and he's talked to Joe Biden. He's like, hey, can we somehow just get him here and we can bring him into the country through Florida by sea?
We'll keep him in a bubble.
Yeah. And
We'll ziplock him.
yeah, and let him come in. Can we get a special exemption? He said, because you're letting all kinds of people through the southern border from Mexico without any kind of, they don't have to have any kind of vaccination. So why does this one guy who's already had it that we can watch, why can't he come into the U.S. to play in our Miami Open? And so we're waiting to hear from the Biden administration on what's going on, but it's just pure insanity and stupidness at the highest level. I mean, it's dumb. It's just when government just is dumb and just needs to get out of their own way.
So is New York still? Are they just now getting out of the whole mask thing? Because I was watching a clip of The View, and I thought it was a new clip. And Whoopi looks at the crowd and says, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can see your teeth. There's no masks here." And I looked down at the date of when it was uploaded, and it was from The View, and it was from March of this year. So is New York? Was New York still wearing masks up there?
I don't know. I haven't been there for a long time.
Okay,
I didn't get there during the pandemic.
I wasn't sure if that was still going on. I got no. I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. But apparently we're not done with COVID until May 11th.
May 11th?
Yeah, May 11th. That's when we're officially done, I guess, with COVID. It's just, everything's been dumb about COVID, and this is continuing to be dumb. So hopefully they will make an exemption so we can have the world's #1 tennis player at the Miami Open, because I don't know. It's stupid.
Well, the cool thing is it sounds like it's not going to get political.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be political. That's what's even dumb about everything is like, how do you make a virus political? Which is dumb on top of everything else.
Everything is political. Top Gun was political. Everything's
Yeah,
political.
when you let it be political. It's like, you know what? It's just, I'm over it all. It's like, here's my opinion. It's stupid. Let the guy into the country. Let him play the dang tennis tournament.
I blame Reddit and TikTok.
Yeah, probably a big part of it. Well, coming up here in a couple minutes, how replaceable is KVJ? There apparently is already the technology. It's now called Radio GPT. You know, Chat GPT?
Sure.
How good does it sound? They actually can do radio morning shows, all by artificial intelligence. But would you listen? I'll let you hear what it sounds like next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I hate the struggle of tough, greasy messes on my stovetop. So I just freak, wipe, and I'm done.
When I'm frustrated with stubborn bathtub soap scum, I just freak, wipe, and I'm done.
Mr. Clean Clean Freak delivers an innovative cleaning experience with a powerful deep cleaning mist that starts working on contact to break down tough messes in seconds.
Just freak,
Wipe,
done.
What does the future of cruising look like? With MSC Cruises, it's sailing sustainably to over 250 destinations around the world. Want to see for yourself? Dive into a world of protected wonders at Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve in the Bahamas, or experience eco-friendly excursions across the globe. For a limited time, book now and cruise from $129, plus enjoy free onboard credit and more. Discover the future of cruising with MSC Cruises. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply.
Hey, have you played these new Gold Rush Doubler scratch-offs? Wait, why does my voice sound like this?
With multiple ways to double your prizes, the winnings are even higher. Guess your voice is just going with it.
Over $540 million in cash prizes and 36 new millionaires. Now I like the sound of that.
New Gold Rush Doubler scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, Maria in Miami, and Jules in Troy, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with high-quality supplies for every industry, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If spring break has you spring broke, then it's time to get cash for clothes at Plato's Closet. Clean out your closet and bring in your trendy styles. We buy current, gently used denim, graphic tees, athletic wear, shoes, handbags, and more. And we pay you cash. So don't worry if you had too much fun in the sun or on the slopes. We've got you. Sell your styles to Plato's Closet for cash. Then do it again. Plato's Closet, Wellington, Palm Beach Gardens, Boynton Beach, Jensen Beach, and Boca Raton.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $15 billion and won a lot. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. Lots of people hired us. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
These days, $10 doesn't get you very far. But with Brightline, guests can ride to a shopping spree in Aventura, or the new brunch spot in West Palm Beach everyone's talking about, or to the next Miami Heat game. Brightline makes getting to everything South Florida has to offer easier than ever. Enhance your experience with in-station and onboard amenities like lounge access, crafted cocktails, and more. Book your next ride at GoBrightline.com.
Your rights to justice are under attack in Tallahassee by insurance companies. They are trying to shut the door on victims' rights to recover compensation in their darkest hours. I'm Glenn Levine. Call your lawmaker and tell them to vote no on House Bill 837 and Senate Bill 236 and keep Florida free.
Trust 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating to help keep your AC running strong. Call 855-1-HOUR to schedule your preseason tune-up for just $79.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Terms and conditions may apply. Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
The third annual Jupiter Irish Fest is happening on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Grab the family, put on your green and come on down to Abacoa Amphitheatre to celebrate the Irish culture. Enjoy authentic Irish food, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies. There will be live Irish music on the Slane Castle stage, costume contests and much more. Grab your tickets today at JupiterIrishFest.com. General admission is $5 and kids 12 and under are free. See you all on March 11th and March 12th at the Jupiter Irish Fest luncheon.
New doors and windows. Wow, they change everything about the way you feel about your house. I'm putting together a video right now of just how good everything from BNT windows and doors looks. It's absolutely amazing. Changed the whole vibe of the house. It's so quiet now. When my uncle was visiting, he was like, wow, those windows make such a difference in the sound. You don't hear anything outside anymore. It's so nice. BNT windows and doors, they bring a team of workers out to do your job. They brought like 7 guys and a foreman to my house, and they did it all in one day. They knocked out like 8 windows. It was amazing. And if you don't have all the money up front, BNT will work with you like they did with me and do yours in phases as well. BNT Windows and Doors. They use custom PGT products, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the best installers and you have the best product. Go online today, BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
I'm Trey Lytle, a partner at Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath. My grandfather, Lake Lytle, proudly served our local community as Palm Beach County Commissioner for 32 years. Since 1985, our law firm has been helping those injured both in the courtroom and in the community. My firm is here to help if you or a loved one has been injured. We have recovered over $200 million for our injured clients in the last 3 years alone. Your consultation is always free. Call me at 561-888-8881. When disaster strikes, visit us at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Could this be the beginning of the end of KVJ? Are we going to be replaced by artificial intelligence? Apparently, the technology is now there. You've heard of the Chat GPT that a lot of people are using, and that's replacing jobs. But what about Radio GPT?
I was thinking about that. I edited some of these clips up to hear what they sounded like, and the whole time I'm thinking, can we get a robot to edit instead of...
Right, wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. People are already saying, I thought Kevin was already a robot, so how do you replace one with another? That's a good point. That's a very valid argument.
We always said part robot. We never thought you were full.
Okay.
We hope you're not full.
Well, maybe the guy that replaces me might be full robot. I don't know at this point. Yeah, it's called Radio GPT, and it's from a company out of Ohio that has put this all together, and they even have a demo so you can hear what a radio station would sound like that is run completely by artificial intelligence. And the things that it would wind up doing would be pretty much everything that you would expect out of a radio station. They could do traffic, weather, local news, things like that. Talk about the artists that they're playing.
9-minute commercial stop sets.
They got it. It'd all just be done by artificial intelligence. Here's what Radio GPT would sound like on a station.
Over the years, there have been many examples of artificial intelligence helping humans.
This is Rich, bad commander file name. Well, they expect you to be a machine to operate this machine.
But this ain't Mystery Science Theater 3000. We've come a long way, baby. The future of entertainment is now. Radio GPT.
Okay, and then there you go. And then there's another song. It's right there.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're giving too much power to the robots, and we're just saying, yeah, go ahead. Do what you want, robots. Take over.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of it. I mean, hey, as it is right now, a lot of radio stations are automated. That's just kind of the way it goes. They still have real humans that talk, but they talk at different times, and it programs it in. There's really hardly ever anybody live inside of a radio studio anymore.
I think it's different when you're talking about, that was Taylor Swift with Shake It Off. I mean, you could program a robot to do that.
Yeah.
But if you're doing something where you're talking about matters of the heart and having a conversation where there needs to be all kind of things humans need to have a conversation and keep it moving. I don't know if robots, though. I'm sure they can do that.
Can a robot come in here and do a banana eating contest with Jaybird? No.
Nope.
Maybe they can, but is that what you want? Do you want somebody that's not real?
Well, the thing it can never do, it can never give human opinion and perspective. And that is the one thing that a radio GPT, artificial intelligence, can't do. It could conjure something up like it might be an opinion, but it's still not going to be anything that is unique to the human experience. Robots can never do that.
It won't be emotional. It won't be personal. It doesn't have personal emotions.
But don't you think they can program that in the future where if they wanted to, they could take the three of us and get a lot of similarities and characteristics of what we do and then put it up in that little chat thingy and then spit it all out, and then you've got a version of us that you could put in the background. Oh, Bert's talking about Mountain Dew and dinosaurs. You could do that to where you could trick a lot of people, man.
Yeah, and it might get there. I think it's kind of the way it is with ChatGPT right now. It's not all the way there.
But it's so early.
Exactly.
It's so early, yeah. So
they're
that's
gonna
why.
keep tweaking it.
Yeah.
It's like the weed. You know, back in the 70s, it was regular weed. Every single day, they're in the lab. How can we make people higher? They're going to do the same thing with the Chat GPT. They're going to find a way to make it so human that we're not going to even know, Virginia.
Dang.
So if Radio GPT were doing a news report, how would that sound?
Illegal for dogs to stick their heads out of car windows. The idea is to keep dogs safer, but many pet owners say the law would take away one of their dog's greatest joys.
What's next? Will they make it illegal to fly your airplane hand out the car window?
Live, made locally in Springfield, and 100% voiced and powered by AI. This is Radio GPT.
And I'm not trying to do a gender issue. He sounded more human to me, and then she kind of sounded more like this, Kevin.
A little robotic,
A little bit more robotic. They're not quite there yet.
No, not quite there. And then, was she cracking a joke? Was that a joke?
Timing wasn't very good either.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know whether these robots have timing, Virginia.
So it's not there. I guess maybe safe for now.
You're good for 6 months.
But Virginia,
until they improve the technology and they get their timing and comedic skills down.
She's so right. It's going to only be perfected even better and better. And think about 10 years from now.
Yeah.
About how they're going to mimic humans.
Yeah.
It's all happening.
Ugh, I don't like it.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm legit nervous.
Well, when Kevin plays stuff like that, it's horrifying.
Yeah, artificial intelligence, which jobs is it not going to take? If it's going to take radio jobs and become the future of your morning shows, who knows? Something else to keep an eye on, a lot of stories about turbulence in airplanes. Is it actually getting worse? I'll let you know next.
go, let it go. Oh, na 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 na, no, I don't care no more, care no more. Oh, na 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 na, so come on, let me know. Put your hands up, na na na, no, baby, nothing's gonna stop us tonight. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life, and wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride, baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
We were just playing you examples in a demo of Radio GPT. What would it sound like if artificial intelligence actually took over your radio morning show? It's not quite there yet. And I think the more you look into it, you realize that humans really still have to kind of work that stuff and program it. So I think we're safe at least this week. Other people are texting in, bringing up some really good points. They say, you know what? Robots don't get pink eye.
And then lie about it.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's right. And can a robot forget chicken in a refrigerator and then let it get rotten?
Oh my gosh.
He probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're right. Can a robot spill stuff live on the air like I do? I don't know if they can.
What can they train it to do?
Yeah.
What kind of things would you not get if robots took over your radio that only KVJ can provide? All right, there's a lot of invaluable things there that we just mentioned. I saw this article, got my attention. You know, there's been a couple stories in the news here in the last couple of days about turbulence. It's been really kind of crazy, some of the stories that we've heard just in the past week. Yeah.
I feel like something atmospherically must be different because we're seeing a lot of people get shook on airplanes.
And shook hard, too.
I mean, broken bones. It's serious.
Yeah, one person died on a business flight from New Hampshire to Virginia on Friday.
Dang.
Because of turbulence. Took him out.
Yeah, man, you hit your head hard enough or something's going on physically with you.
You're right.
Just in the past week, 7 passengers on a Lufthansa flight were hospitalized after experiencing severe turbulence on a flight from Austin to Frankfurt, Germany. And then just days after that, people were reported injured on a flight over Germany. So it's just kind of crazy, the stuff that's going on there.
Yeah, yesterday I said, you know, I kind of like flying. But if I had an experience where you thought you were going down and the turbulence was so awful and you're going, oh my gosh, this is the big one, I don't know if you're going to want to go into a plane anytime soon after that.
Yeah. You would be shook.
I think most people are
shook. For a minute.
Now, from the year 2009 to 2021, there were 30 passengers and 116 crew members seriously injured because of turbulence. And seriously means broken bones, could be worse, things along those lines, simply because of the turbulence. They say that turbulence, it may cause damage, delays, injuries, and it costs airlines up to $500 million per year. But it's almost unheard of that turbulence is going to bring a plane down. But it can lead to those costly repairs I was just talking about. And is it becoming more frequent? Of course it is, like everything else in our world. And what is causing more turbulence?
Let me guess, people?
Basically, depending upon how you look at it. Climate change.
Okay.
Oh.
Climate change. So you're not imagining it. Get ready for worse turbulence when you fly. They say that you're experiencing more turbulence and more stories of it. It's going to be something more commonplace now because of the changing climate. Now, what happens, severe turbulence, is when the plane is rising and dropping up to nearly 100 feet. Could you imagine that?
Oh, my gosh.
Raising and dropping 100 feet, what that feels like. That is the category of severe turbulence. Turbulence is caused by atmospheric pressure, jet streams, air around mountains, cold or warm weather fronts or thunderstorms, or convective weather, which happens when air is heated by the earth and then rises. They say with a hotter earth, you're having more hot air rising, going up there and causing this severe turbulence. So, of course, the atmosphere is changing things, and it's getting worse.
That's horrifying.
A lot of turbulence, and there's a lot of unidentified flying objects in the sky of recent where the military comes out and goes, yeah, they're real. Coincidence, I think.
Absolutely.
We all have an agenda. I have an alien agenda.
It's a little freaky out there right now.
Yeah.
According to the internet and people tell me it's bad out there.
Yeah, it is bad. They say the worst part is the clear air turbulence, which gives no visible warning, and it often occurs when pilots don't have the fasten seatbelt sign turned on.
I think you just have to leave it on all the time now.
That's what they're saying. They say what you need to do now, and this is just kind of the warning. Anybody's going to be flying, always do it. Keep your seatbelt on when indicated. They say also make sure that you properly store your baggage and loose items because those doors could fly open and bags come flying out.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around with this. You really don't. This has been going on for a minute now, and every day there's a new story about violent turbulence where people are breaking bones. I mean, just put the seatbelt on.
Mm-hmm.
Is it politically motivated? That's the question.
Shouldn't be, but somebody will make it.
It'll definitely be politically motivated. Anytime we talk about the climate, it turns political.
If we didn't talk about anything that's politically motivated, we'd have nothing to talk about.
Pizza has turned political.
Yeah, we would have nothing to talk about on this show. By 2050, pilots around the world can expect to encounter at least twice as much severe clear air turbulence. That's the scary thing about it.
Have either one of you ever had a bad experience where you go, oh my gosh, this is really rough?
Thank God, no.
And you fly quite a bit.
I have. I've been lucky. My grandma did. And she talks about, she had her seatbelt on. This is maybe like 15 years ago or 20 years ago. But she said the beverage cart hit the ceiling and came back down. It didn't luckily happen next to her, but like up in front of her. That's horrifying.
And you're chilling, you got your headphones on, and then all of a sudden the plane starts shaking, and you see the cart hit the ceiling. You're like, what is going on?
What the hell? Yeah, I'm definitely pooping myself.
Yeah, I hope I keep it together. Track record shows I won't.
Somebody said maybe it's just more planes in the air, more access to reported turbulence on social media. That's not the case just because these are numbers of turbulence and severe turbulence. It's kept by the FAA. So social media doesn't have any play with it. So they were keeping these kind of records before social media. So the numbers are increasing, and they have an explanation as to why. So I know it's easy to blame social media for everything. And I'm sure TikTok does have something to do with it.
Trust me, we do want to blame social media, but maybe not for this one.
Yeah.
Well, social media is definitely not going to help. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. All right, well, we all have strong opinions. What is an unusual, strong opinion you have about something? What is the hill you're dying on? Always love to get your thoughts on that. We will next. You can text it into us, 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Well, at the moment, no major crashes being reported on 95 or the Turnpike, but we do have construction that's tying you up on 95 northbound just beyond the exit for Palmetto Park Road. Look for 4 left lanes blocked in that area. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
Cue the dancers.
This is radio. No one can see the dancers.
Oh, but you gotta dance at Universal's Mardi Gras. The parade and music are back. The food and drinks are back. So great with a refreshing Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
No one can see the dancers.
Great costumes, everyone.
We need to talk.
Florida residents get 2 days free with a 2-park, 2-day ticket and enjoy Universal's Mardi Gras, February 4th through April 16th. Tickets available at universalorlando.com. Used by June 29th, 2023. Ticket prices vary by day. Restrictions apply.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cruise into spring in style during the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Premium comfort, incredible power, and an industry-leading 10-year warranty. Check out the all-new 2023 Outlander PHEV. Let's go to the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
When people ask how I do it all, the answer is simple. I don't, because some days I just can't. And on those days, I head up McDonald's, sometimes even twice a day. Once for breakfast, like a buttery sausage biscuit or a savory sausage McMuffin. And I'll bundle either pick with hash browns for just $2.39. Then I'll be back later for either a melty McDouble or a bold hot and spicy McChicken. And bundle that with a small fries for just $3.39. Turns out you don't need to do it all to have it all. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid when product served.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2023 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
Real happens here at SeaWorld Orlando. See real animal encounters up close. Experience genuine reactions from jaw-dropping thrills. Taste authentic flavors at our Seven Seas Food Festival. And feel the power of the sea on the all-new Pipeline, the world's first of its kind surf coaster. Experience real all year. Visit a second park free with the purchase of a SeaWorld ticket. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply. SeaWorld Orlando. Real amazing.
I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh yeah, love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingarone, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
Mornings run on Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. Introducing the new Caramel Chocolate Cold Brew, topped with chocolate cold foam and cocoa caramel crumbles. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
At South University West Palm Beach, our grads are job ready. In our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, you can gain the knowledge, skills, and hands-on clinical experience you need to pursue your nursing career and make an impact in your community. If you want a program that prepares you for professional success, look no further than South University West Palm Beach. Learn more about our nursing and healthcare programs at southuniversity.edu.
But we keep pushing out west, and a lot of people that are going out west, a lot of those newer communities may not have city water yet. So that well water, you ever smell that stuff? Yeah, that sulfur smells not good. So, if you've got that well water, this might be a great solution for you to get rid of that smell and the spots it's going to leave on your shower curtains, on your dishes, and everything else throughout your house. Go with Aquaman Water Treatment Systems. My wife and I recently did, and it changed the water in our house definitely for the better. The water is softer now. It doesn't have any kind of smell. It tastes amazing. So good, in fact, that we stopped buying bottled water. The beautiful thing is the money that we have saved, plus I also love some of the other things too. Softer skin, because the water's not hard. You're not going to use as much soap. My wife's hair looks better. We just love it. And if you want to check it out, Aquaman's the way to go. Family owned since 1992 with a ton of 5-star Google ratings. They also have a great deal right now where you can get 7% off a new water system and a free reverse osmosis with purchase when you go to aquamanwatersystems.com.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 8, demand the best service. You're entitled to it. Rubenstein Law cares about you. Our team is dedicated to providing the best legal experience during this difficult period. Cases do take time to get you the result you deserve, but we work diligently on those cases. Keep in touch with you and return your phone calls as quickly as possible. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Beat the rush by scheduling your $69 air conditioning tune-up now with ARS Rescue Router. An annual AC tune-up can save you money and help prevent costly breakdowns during the hottest months of the year. So keep your family cool all summer long by calling ARS today for your $69 AC tune-up. Call now or visit ARS.com for details, terms, and conditions. License number CMC 1249-753, CAC 181-3963, CFC 142-8283, EC 130085558.
Call ARS and Rescue Router.
You may not need a new car today, but when you do, don't you want to do a better experience? People always complain about car salesmen and how terrible it is that you have to spend all day at the car dealership when you buy a car. Well, it doesn't have to be like that. That's a sales tactic to keep you there and wear you down and make you agree to anything. At Classic Cars of Palm Beach, they want to give you a different experience. They want you to leave going, wow, that was easy. At Classic Cars of Palm Beach, they want you to be comfortable in this environment. They want you to have a good time buying a car. They want you to feel great when you leave. John and Natalie, mom and dad, run the show. Their kids work there as salespeople. Everybody on the team Christian Rivera is the GM. They all have the same philosophy. Let's make this a great experience, a VIP experience. Go online today and see their inventory at ClassicCarsOfPalmBeach.com and then go see them on US 1 right next to Papi Chulo's. ClassicCarsOfPalmBeach.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Are you in the market for a pre-owned vehicle this spring? Then march into great savings at hgreg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgreg.com. Save more, drive happy.
A nice cool breeze this morning. Temperatures starting off in the upper 60s. Highs today, 78 degrees under mostly sunny skies. 64 degrees for tonight with only a few clouds. Tomorrow's going to start off nice and dry, but there's a chance of showers late Friday. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Extra Mile Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. For all your cooling, plumbing, and electric needs, trust the 5-star experts at Extra Mile. Visit extramilefl.com to schedule your next repair. Extra Mile Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. License number CFC 143773, CAC 182657, EC 1301, 1924.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Just about 30 minutes from now, I am going to give you your song of the day to get you 3 nights in a suite at the Caribe Royale in Orlando, an amazing resort where you don't even have to leave the property. There's so much stuff for you to do there, all from the restaurants and the amenities and all the things that you can do as a family together or as a couple. You're going to love it. Plus, we're going to throw in a daily buffet breakfast at the Tropical. That's all part of the plan. You just listen up when we announce the song of the day, and then it's going to be coming up again between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. today. When you hear it play, you want to be call number 9 at 877-979-WRMF for that awesome staycation getaway.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, we all got opinions. That's just a part of being human. Sometimes, though, they're just a little bit odd or a little bit off. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean you can't believe in it. Is there something random out there, a odd hill that you die on? What is your unusually strong opinion about?
I got one, and I guess I'm in the unpopular area. I don't like when artists go back and change the lyrics. They wrote a song.
Or redo the melodies of songs.
Well, no, I'm talking about just because they think they're a bad person because they wrote something offensive. They go back, they wrote it, they recorded it, they produced it, they put it out there, and then people get mad, and then they go back and change the lyrics so they can look like a good person.
Right, yeah.
I'm not for that. We don't do that with a lot of other art. It's weird how we do that with music. I mean, sometimes a song isn't about the person writing it. They're telling a story, and it's up to the person listening to it whether, how they want to interpret it. Unless the artist comes out and says, I wrote this song about this moment. If someone writes something sort of ambiguous, as the person listening to it, I think they have the right to kind of interpret it the way they want. I just don't like when people go back and say, I shouldn't have wrote that word. Let me change this out because society's mad at me.
Yeah, I'll give you a full rundown of some of the examples when artists have done that, because they do. There's a word or a term that might be deemed offensive and it gets called out, and it just is one of those words now that when you hear, you're like, okay, it makes you a little uncomfortable.
I get people are going to be like, Bird, you're out of touch, blah, blah, blah. You wrote it. Instead of changing it, do an interview and talk about it.
Okay.
Don't change it. Talk about it. If you change your opinion on it.
Yeah, so you say keep the original word and lyric together and intact.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. I'll break down some examples for you coming up here in just a couple minutes. Some other unusually strong opinions people have. One person said that when there's a line for the bathroom, don't stay in the damn handicap stall to wash your hands.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Speeding it up.
Yeah.
I totally have done that.
Yeah.
By accident.
Somebody said Beyonce is overrated. I will die on that hill. Okay. All right. Boneless chicken wings at restaurants are false advertising. They are not wings at all, but are nuggets.
They're just big nuggets. I agree.
Okay. I can't stand people who bring their dogs into stores, especially the supermarket. What are we doing?
It is a Florida thing. You don't see that in a lot of other places. They have a dog, and it's in a baby basket. It's in like a stroller,
Yeah.
and it's got a blanket. It's got a pacifier. It's in there like a baby, and it's being pushed around the grocery. You're like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. Random, unusually strong opinion. NBA is better than the NFL.
I think some people believe that, though.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if that's that unpopular.
Your son believes that.
Yeah, I think he's neck and neck. Those are definitely his two favorite. And, just from my passive observance of sport and what they're doing, they seem like they're the two most proactive leagues that are really doing a good job of catering to young audiences. They seem to be faster and exciting, and they're marketing their players very well.
I'm telling you, when I went to a Heat game, I don't even understand basketball,
Right.
but it was so fun because they had the DJ, and they had the hot girls dancing, people up in their chairs, raising the roof. I was like, yeah, this is fun.
You had that kind of same experience at baseball?
I did not. I had to get rip-roaring drunk to have fun at baseball. That is some boring S-bomb.
Yeah, okay. That's a solid opinion, though. A lot of people, I'm sure, would share that. Some other random things that people have unusually strong opinions about. Theme parks selling fast passes are setting a horrible example for children. It says, hey, if you're rich, you get to cut the line. Okay. Not a big fan of the fast pass.
I get it. It's not fair out there.
It's just not. Life is not fair. I think it actually teaches you a lesson. Work harder, kids. Stay in school.
Work hard.
Make sure that you have a great job and you really do the work on the front end to set yourself up to buy that fast pass.
It is privilege on display.
Privilege on display, big time.
It is, but I kind of agree with the witch here. Work hard to get that fast pass.
I point it out to my children all the time. I'm like, you see that? You see that? The difference is that person stayed in school. They did this. They worked hard. They made sure they had their career goals in mind. They didn't slack. And now they can afford that fast pass.
And the other thing, too, is not everything. You don't get the fast pass all the time. Not everyone does. And I think if you get the fast pass all the time, it kind of... Waiting in line can teach you something, too. It makes you appreciate the fast pass.
Everybody can't get a fast pass. Otherwise, it won't be fast.
That's right. It's true. Another random thing you have an unusually strong opinion about. This text says, overpaid athletes should have their paychecks physically handed to them by a child whose parents are in poverty while the song Arms of the Angels plays.
What?
In the arms of the angels. You know that song that was out
I
there?
know the song.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why.
Well, because these people should be ashamed that there is such poverty and people can't afford to eat, and you're getting such abscess wealth from just playing a sport.
But again, that player worked hard and probably had some God-given DNA genetic talent.
DNA is great DNA.
DNA genetic.
I thought it was GMA. Is that Good Morning America?
You know what I mean.
Well, there is a fight. That was part of the whole Chris Rock special. Work hard to get what you want and don't complain and don't be a victim and blah, 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 that kind of stuff. And what Virginia's saying is if you want to be a basketball player or an athlete and make money and go out and do that.
Yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Have a plan. Figure it out.
Again, it's not fair out there.
It's not fair. The hardest workers, thinkers, doers get it done.
Another random thing somebody has an unusually strong opinion about. I'm not impressed with a waiter remembering my order. I'm just stressed that it's going to be wrong. The anxiety detracts from the overall experience every single time.
I can't stand it either.
I don't know. I've seen them nail it sometimes. I like the fun. I like the gamble of it all.
I don't.
I eat anything. I don't care. I'll eat whatever you put in front of me.
Please don't put peppers on that. You got it. I'm not going to write it down.
You are the pickiest bitch. You eat like Rocco.
Sorry, I don't like peppers. It's a BI. Peppers is a bully ingredient.
Peppers are delicious.
Well, there's my unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Peppers are a bully ingredient, and don't change your lyrics.
You're entitled to that. Another unusually strong opinion. Bread knives don't need washing after cutting through bread products. Just a wipe on your pants, back in the knife drawer, you're all good to go. Okay. Also, don't make me dress up for work if all I'm doing is sitting on a computer and not engaging with anyone. Okay. Yeah, it's dress down Fridays, man. Let's just do it every day. All right, you got an unusually strong opinion about something random, you can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF. And what are some of those lyrics Jaybird is not a fan of them changing? I'll let you know those next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
We have a crash tying you up currently on the 595 eastbound. This one just before the exit for 95 northbound is blocking a right lane, and heavy construction delays to deal with as you're getting into Boca Raton on 95 northbound this morning. A left lane is blocked right now approaching Palmetto Park Road. Give yourself extra time through that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, agile, staying ahead of the market at every turn, and finding ways to do more with less. That's never been more important than it is right now. So for a limited time, Comcast Business is introducing Small Business Savings, a deal for companies across the country. When you call in now, you can get powerful internet for just $39 a month for 12 months. $39 a month, with no annual contract and a money-back guarantee. All on the largest, fastest, reliable network for small businesses, with the company that powers more businesses than anyone else. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call and get started today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Offer ends 3/21/23. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details. After promo, regular rates apply.
I've been asked 1,000 times, did you plan on becoming the largest injury law firm in the world? And the answer is no. When I started, there were just 2 of us. Today, Morgan & Morgan has almost 800 lawyers alone. No injury firm in the country has anywhere close to that. We set out to be focused on our clients and to have a commitment to trying cases and winning. And when you have those results at trial, you're able to settle most of your cases quickly and fairly. Reputation matters. We grew like this because we worked hard and so many former clients referred family and friends. And what I believe is the main reason is we delivered for our clients a lot. Hard work and client satisfaction was our plan. It worked. Hope is not a plan. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The 3rd annual Jupiter Irish Fest is happening on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Grab the family, put on your green and come on down to Abacoa Amphitheatre to celebrate the Irish culture. Enjoy authentic Irish food, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies. There will be live Irish music on the Slane Castle stage, costume contests and much more. Grab your tickets today at JupiterIrishFest.com. General admission is $5 and kids 12 and under are free. See you all on March 11th and March 12th at the Jupiter Irish Fest launch.
Are you tired of being tired? Hey, it happens. Look, we've got busy lives between work and families and even trying to maintain friendships. It can run you down, and it gets tougher as you get older. It's scientifically proven. One of the main reasons is because we start to lose hormones. Those hormones in our teens and 20s gave us a ton of energy. We just felt better. But as you get into your 30s, 40s, and even your 50s, you start to lack the energy that you feel you need to get through everything you got to do in your day. Plus, your body's changing too. Your metabolism slows down. You just don't have as much lean muscle. That also scientifically proven. Plus, you got new things to deal with as you get towards menopause, hot flashes, night sweats, anxiety. What is going on with my body? We can get it all back in balance and order when you do hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging. Imagine having better energy, lean muscle, faster metabolism, your libido, and other long-term health complications can be staved off like type 2 diabetes. So get a free consultation today by going to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Hey, have you played these new Gold Rush Doubler scratch-offs? Wait, why does my voice sound like this?
With multiple ways to double your prizes, the winnings are even higher. Guess your voice is just going with it.
Over $540 million in cash prizes and 36 new millionaires. Now I like the sound of that.
New Gold Rush Doubler scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Well, it's all happening. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, Magnolia went for her pre-op consultation. Dr. Rosenthal is going to be doing her nose job in just 8 days, and we are so excited for her. She's going to be able to breathe better. She's going to feel better. She's going to look better. She's so excited. And we just love Dr. Rosenthal. He is amazing. Such caring, sweet bedside manner. I love that. It's so important to me. He's board certified. He has amazing bedside manner. He also sits on the executive board for the Florida Society of Plastic Surgeons and the American Society of Plastic Surgery. Go to rosenthal-md.com. That's rosenthal-md.com. You'll love his staff, too. I had so much fun talking with everybody yesterday. Jennifer, Michael, the whole team. I got to meet his partner, Dr. Plastini. Autumn, our nurse, was incredible. Everybody on his team makes you feel like you're in the right place. Rosenthal Cosmetic and Plastic Surgery. For anything on the face, these are the experts.
The official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. West Palm runs on Duncan.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, another one bites the dust, and I love it when it happens in epic fashion. Tiger Woods is single again. His girlfriend of 5 years, and he split. And, ooh, of course, it's a little dramatic. I'll share some of the details with you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Jason had an unusually strong opinion about artists that change their lyrics and why they do it.
I think people, because I'm already getting crap from people, I don't, maybe I didn't explain myself correctly.
Okay. Explain yourself.
Incorrectly again.
Yes, it'll probably be incorrectly. No, I understand if somebody writes something and there's an offensive word in there, I understand why you can't play it on the radio. I understand why you can't, play it even out live somewhere. I understand why you would change it there. What I personally don't like is when somebody writes something, they produce it, They've taken. There's been so many steps of writing it, and then the crowd gets on them about, oh my gosh, I can't believe you would write that.
Yeah,
my whole thing is, just don't go back and change the original recording. Let that stand. If the public is outraged by what you wrote, let them be outraged. I mean, if you can't stand by it, don't write it. And look, we live in a time now where there's certain words as soon as you put into a song, it's going to get you backlash. So my suggestion would, if you don't want the backlash, don't even write it. But if you write something, especially if it was something that was controversial, that is art. And it is supposed to get people mad about that. And if you don't want people getting mad at you, then don't write that.
Well, there's been a lot of things that have changed in our society, and this has happened with a lot of songs that were kind of written in the 2000s, where there might be a word or a term that, people didn't really put under the microscope yet, and so they put it into a song. People love the song, but there's that one word that's just abrasive and people don't like. And so Black Eyed Peas, Taylor Swift, Lizzo, some of these groups that have gone, or artists that have gone back and done this, they're like, people want to hear the song, but that word is just so offensive or triggering or whatever, and it's just not aged well, that we want to change that so you can still enjoy the song without having to have that word.
Beyonce and Lizzo used the word spaz, and then people said to them, spaz is spastic, and it's all a part of if you have muscular deficiencies, and you make these weird jerky movements that you don't want to make, but it's because of your medical condition. And so when you say spaz, it's making fun of us and how we move, and we don't like it. It makes us sad. And Lizzo and Beyonce were both like,
we don't want our music to make people sad.
We don't want to make people sad. Let's change that.
I understand. Yeah, you don't perform it. You don't. You bleep it out on the radio. I understand all that. I get that. It's not about wanting to make people feel bad. I just know if you keep taking things and taking them from their original form when they were written, and then you keep dissecting it, eventually you don't know what was originally there. And I think sometimes it's good to look at the original piece to judge it fairly. If you don't like the Lizzo song and you are offended, you have that right, and I think that's great. But if you're going to write something, I say keep the original there,
okay,
and then you can change it. Just don't act like the original never happened.
Some of the songs that have popularly been changed, the Black Eyed Peas had Let's Get It Started, a song that we still play a good bit on this radio station. And they had used the R word that is used for people that have mental handicaps. And people said, that word is pretty offensive. I've got a child that has Down syndrome or something like that, and that is a song that is offensive to them or makes them feel sad when they hear it. So they said, where it said let's get in the R word, the Black Eyed Peas changed it to let's get it started. So, and that's kind of how it happened. And, because it originally was not called Let's Get It Started.
And that's the right move because, I don't know how as an artist you don't know when you write that word, you're not going to get backlash.
It was written in a time where there were kids that were using the R word, be like, that's so, and they would say that word, and it really was
just changed.
And I think it became very trendy to use. And then that's when people said, look, this word is everywhere. And you don't realize how it makes certain people feel. And, do you really care to hurt people's feelings that hard? And so that word changed really fast. I remember, early KVJ, probably a word that I remember one time it was said on our show and somebody called in and explained it to us. I was like, wow, after having the spotlight shown on it like that and getting that perspective and understanding, I was like, okay, that's a word I'm taking out of my vernacular.
You don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Picture to Burn was another one Taylor Swift had come out with, and she said, so go tell all your friends that I'm obsessive and crazy. That's fine. I'll tell mine that you're gay. And, she is very big into supporting the gay community, and people had said, hey, you're using that like it's a negative thing.
Right.
And so that connotation, is think about what that says and how people are taking that. So she went in and she changed that lyric. That also happened in a song from the 80s where, man, they would throw all kinds of stuff in there. Dire Straits, remember Money for Nothing? They had that lyric where they used the F word that is a slur against gay people.
Yes, I do.
The F word was in that.
Well, now when they play it live, they change up the words completely.
Yeah, so they used to have that F word with the earring and the makeup, and now they say little Queenie with the earring and the makeup if they ever do perform that. So, that's where they are. So yeah, some people have changed the lyrics. I guess they feel like it's something where, hey, we're going to have to, because we couldn't play the Black Eyed Peas song if they didn't change it.
No, and again, I understand why you couldn't play that, and I understand why of course you can't play that. But I'm saying let the original stand for where it's at. I don't think you should go back and just rewrite it.
Well, here's where we are in a society. I think that there's so much stuff, and you just turn on the news, and we're all just trying to figure out what should be accepted and what shouldn't. And what really stood out to me was they did a survey on the term woke, which, my goodness, you just hear that nonstop.
It's very polarizing.
It is, the word woke. But this was an interesting thought on it because people look at the word differently depending upon where your perspective is. 56% of people in the survey said that the word woke was a compliment. And it meant that you're informed, you're educated, you're aware of injustices. So you're enlightened by that. And so a majority of people see it as a compliment. 39% said it was an insult. And it was meant as somebody is overly politically correct. And I think, in a sense, it can be both. And especially if you're talking about, our governor here in Florida, he uses it as an insult that people are overly politically correct.
And which side of the politics are you on?
This is all. The word has been high. It's extremely political.
Yeah, it got hijacked, and ultimately it should be a good thing where we do shine the light on things and try to understand. But with anything in life, there's got to be a balance.
A little woke is great.
Yeah.
But you can be too woke and be ridiculous and laughable.
And woke shouldn't be a bad word. It should be too woke. It's like, okay, that might be too far down the road. Let's not take it from here to all the way over there. Let's move it somewhere in the middle, and hopefully we can all agree, because nobody wants hurt feelings.
It's like anything. You can go too far to the right, to the left.
That's
we all
it.
agree everyone deserves to be treated with respect and equality and all of that stuff, but then it can go.
It's balanced.
It can go too far.
We're talking to you, Sex and the City reboot.
It's
you
a
can go
lot.
too far.
Well, of course, when you start to lose people that
Like,
are
wait a
on
minute,
your
what?
side, you start
I
to
loved this show. What
you
happened?
start to make it cartoonish.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it should be a balance. And it should be a conversation that we should hopefully all be able to have in a civil society to say, okay, let's try to find the true mark. You don't want enough, you want too much. Let's find the middle. Can we all do that?
There's always a middle.
There should be. I like the middle. I'm all about the middle, man.
I am too. Think about it. The middle of a sandwich.
Middle
the middle
of
a
everything.
donut.
Middle of an Oreo, Virginia. It's the best part of it, right?
Love the middle.
Not according to Mr. Miyagi. You go in the middle, squish like grape. I'm just saying.
Miyagi's dead.
Damn.
Squish like grape?
It's the KV Jam, dirt of the day. It's the KV Jam, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, it sounds like it is over, and it is messy between Tiger Woods and his ex-girlfriend Erica. Now, this is the girl that he met right here. She was the general manager of his restaurant, The Woods, in Harborside. She, adorable, petite, so cute, so attractive. You can see why when Tiger opened the restaurant and he had her running it, he was immediately like enthralled. Not too long after the restaurant opened, they began living together in his Jupiter Island home.
Yeah, Hope Sound there, I guess, is what they credit it with.
It's not. It's Jupiter Island.
Yeah, I was confused by that because they
I'm
reference in the
not.
story
I know
by Hope
exactly.
Sound.
I know exactly where he is. Hope Sound is on the poor side. Jupiter
Okay.
Island is the other side, and maybe technically
Tiger
you call
doesn't
it that.
even drive to that part of town.
He wouldn't. I don't think you would catch him in Hope Sound at the Winn-Dixie right there at US 1 and Bridge Road, but maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Erica and Tiger were together for 5 years, so that's a pretty good run.
Yeah, they did have a really solid run.
But now she is suing him for $30 million and claiming that he kicked her out of their home, even though he promised her she'd be living there for 5 years after they split. What boyfriend tells his girlfriend, hey,
Yeah.
when we split up, don't worry. You can still live in my house for 5 years. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No.
I watched about 4 or 5 news stories, read about 4 or 5 different articles on this because you get all the different nuances of the story. And the one thing that I got from one of them, it sounds like Tiger played a trick where he's like, hey, why don't you meet me over here? She left the house, and by the time she got back, he'd changed all the locks.
He changed all the locks and took a bunch of cash that she says was hers. $40,000 in cash she said that she had in the house. He locked her out of the house, kept her money, and now she's suing for $30 million. She also wants the non-disclosure agreement that everybody in Tiger Woods' life has to sign to be nullified. She wants to be able to tell her story about what happened in their relationship, and she's claiming sexual assault or harassment. And if those things can be proven, that would indeed nullify an NDA.
This is going to be the real big story if this comes to it. She's citing what's called the Speak Out Act, and it allows NDAs to be voided if there's proof of sexual assault or harassment or something of that nature. So if she could prove that and get it thrown out, that's what everybody now is waiting to say, okay, what is it? Is there a sexual assault you're claiming? Harassment? Was he physical with you? What is it that you need here in your Speak Out Act claim?
Are you just pissed because he pulled a switcheroo on you and told you to, go meet me over at Sweetie's Ice Cream in Hope Sound?
Yeah.
And she went to Sweetie's Ice Cream, and while she was there, he changed all the locks.
This is the big ... And what I really care to see is you need to get specific. Why exactly are you claiming the Speak Out Act here?
Yeah, what happened? What evidence do you have about what happened? Because this is going to be tough to fight. I mean, you're going to have to prove, and you're going to have to go up against his team of lawyers.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready.
$30 million.
She says that's the value of living in his house for 5 years, which he promised her she would do after they broke up. That's what she would claim that the rent would be, $30 million to live there in that kind of a house for 5 years. That's where the $30 million number comes from. Look, it's a stretch, but she'll probably get something.
Well,
he'll probably give her something just to go away.
You aim high to wind up somewhere down lower and in the middle. And how much would she get for a book deal?
Oh, my gosh.
What would you see her feel? Because Tiger seems, at least now, he's back to being very private, and all he does is go to Little League games and play a little bit of golf here and there. And
he needs to just go on OnlyFans and stop getting these girlfriends and moving them in.
What, you think Tiger needs to pick up his ladies there?
He needs to
not in his restaurant?
Bring these girls into his life and let them move in his house.
Yeah, right.
That's your mistake. As you get older, I think you need less romantic attachment. You can have trysts, sure. Have fun, have girlfriends. Don't move them in.
Right.
What are you doing? You're Tiger Woods.
You got stuck in a bit of a sand trap there.
That is a sand trap.
Yeah.
And now look at you. Now you're involved in a $30 million lawsuit with accusations of sexual assault and harassment. That's serious, hardcore stuff.
Okay, so I would assume that she stopped working at Tiger's restaurant after they got together, and she was just traveling around with him to all of his tournaments. So what is she doing now, Erica Herman? Is she managing another restaurant? Is she...
She used to be at like Blue Martini. Like she's done restaurants for a while, and she's from this area, and she's always been in service. I think she was the VIP, like in charge of all Blue Martini's VIP stuff.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, because I would assume she's, at this moment, she needs to probably be working, right? For money?
Great question.
So where is Erica Herman right now?
I
What's she
have
doing?
no idea.
Okay.
I wish that NDA would go away so she could tell us.
Yeah, right.
Erica, you always have a place here. Come tell your story, girl.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, I know you guys don't watch this show, but drama on Southern Charm because Taylor is now hooking up with Austin, and this is going to be so good. Apparently, cameras are rolling as she was screaming and crying and yelling in front of all the people at a cast party in Charleston this week. Cameras got it all, and I can't wait.
That's crazy. The cameras are there rolling.
Really?
That's
screaming and crying.
Are you reporting on a reality show as if it's a real story?
Yeah.
It is real.
Oh my God. And Kevin, the Kardashians ran out of gas on a road trip and they did not know what to do. And guess what? Cameras were rolling. Dog, they got you.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Celebrity birthdays today include Brittany Snow, who's turning 37. You might remember her from the movie Pitch Perfect.
I love her.
Yeah? Big fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
She is adorable.
All right. Happy birthday to Cheryl from Emmy and Hammy. Hope you have a great day today. Also, Tony Ciara Jones from Palm Beach Central High School in Wellington, Florida is having a happy 18th birthday. That's from her dad, mom, and as Jaybird would say, sister.
Sister.
Mm-hmm. Go Broncos. Happy 4th birthday, sweet Kennedy Grace Steele from Baba, Poppy, Mommy, Daddy, and so many others. We love you. Got a photo there of her on Kvj TV.
Aww.
Happy 13th birthday to Jordan. That is from Mom, Dad, Will, Connor, and the dogs. Love your Nana. Also, Ray Lynn is turning 10 from Grandma and Grandpa. There she is doing that fun fake tooth thing with the pretzels up in their upper lips.
What a cutie.
I love it. It's a good move.
Happy birthday, Lori. Love Michelle, David, and the kids. Happy 10th birthday to our amazing daughter, sister, and cat mom, Gianna. That is from Mom, Dad, Dylan, Corey, and Luna. Also, wishing my two favorite goobers happy 11th birthday, Olivia and Sarah. That is from Mommy, and got some photos of them. They're showing some attitude at the South Florida Fair.
Aw, cuties.
Happy 29th birthday again to my loving mom, Lori. Moms never age. Love, Grace. Athena Bonning having a happy birthday from Mommy, Daddy, Ava, and Cole. And there's a photo of her on KVJ TV with the rabbit ears.
Those are some nice bunny ears.
Is that a mermaid shirt?
I think awesome.
It is.
Popping, huh?
Popping.
Yep, definitely popping. Very nice. Got a birthday, want to get a shout out? You can let us know here at the KVJ Show. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. All right, would you like to go to Orlando for an awesome staycation at the Caribe Royale? 3 nights we got for you. This thing is over a $1,200 value because we're also throwing in a buffet breakfast for you. You got a song you got to listen for here today. It's going to play between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m.
We could have had it
There you go. Rolling in the deep. Got some Adele you want to be listening for today. When you hear it, just call up 877-979-WRMF.
Did you see that video of Adele? She was doing her performance live, and this couple had come there right after they got married.
Okay.
So the bride was still in her full bride gown, and the groom was in his tux, and Adele came through the crowd and saw them, didn't stop singing, kept singing, and signed autographs, signed the bride's dress while she was still singing and hitting every note of her song. I'm like,
Girl's
wow,
good.
that is a pro.
The girl is good. There's definitely no doubt about it. So there you go. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we asked the question on the KVJ Show Facebook page. As a parent, what is a sentence you never thought you'd have to say? There's some interesting comments we got from you. chopped that little moment out and looked at it, be like going, gosh, this is what being a parent is all about. Because you do wind up saying some really kind of odd, weird things. And we asked you on the KVJ Show Facebook page, as a parent, what would you say is a sentence that you never thought you would have to say? Got a lot of interesting examples here, including one that was sent to us on the mic drop feature of the WRMF app.
Why does being a parent mean you have to say sentences you should never have to say, ever? I was getting ready, and I was like, why is there a chunk missing out of my deodorant? Why? Why would that be a thing? So I tell Rockwell, the 5-year-old, hey, don't take bites out of my deodorant.
He's eating it.
I kind of get it, though.
Okay, yeah.
As a kid, I understand why you would want to eat deodorant.
It smells minty and fresh.
Either one, the powdered or the gel. They're hypnotic almost. Yeah, they smell good. I was the same way with Pine Sol. I always wanted to drink Pine Sol. Just something about the smell. I never did.
Okay.
But I get it.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
I do. I'll smell Pine Sol now. I'll go, oh, I just want to drink it.
Some of my favorite responses from the KVJ Show Facebook page. Get your bacon out from between your toes.
That just sounds sexy.
Mm-hmm. One parent said, yeah, I had to try to train my kid to teach them that it is a strip mall, not a stripper mall, which they kept referring to it as. Stripper mall sounds a lot more fun than a strip mall, though, doesn't it?
That's how you make going to the mall fun, because I just don't like going to the mall.
Mm-hmm. One parent had to tell their son that you're not allowed to ride your sister like a horse. Okay. Makes sense.
Not in this state.
One parent had to tell their kid to stop feeding their boogers to their brother.
Dang, and the brother was just going along with it.
He's probably a baby.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's not bad.
I mean, 30 years later, you're still holding on to that. Big dude, you fed me boogers as a baby.
Damn.
What's wrong with you?
If one of my older siblings did that to me, I'm bringing it up on Thanksgiving. I'm bringing it up on Christmas. You fed me boogers.
Yeah.
It's diabolical.
I never let them forget that.
They had to tell their kid that peeing down the stairs does not make it a waterfall. Okay. And one other person had to tell their child that they didn't want poop in their hands. So you do say some very interesting things as a parent. If you want to jump into the conversation, go to our KVJ Show Facebook page and subscribe while you are there. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, a very troubling lawsuit has been filed here about something that happened in Wellington, Florida, but it also provides a good warning to any parent out there who has a young child, especially toddler age or younger. I'll tell you what it's all about next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
We have a crash tying you up currently on the Turnpike southbound. This one is on the exit ramp to Martin Downs Boulevard, but you're seeing traffic backing up onto the highway. Give yourself extra time through that area. Traffic a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cruise into spring in style during the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Premium comfort, incredible power, and an industry-leading 10-year warranty. Check out the all-new 2023 Outlander PHEV. Let's go to the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Cue the dancers.
This is radio. No one can see the dancers.
Oh, but you gotta dance at Universal's Mardi Gras. The parade and music are back. The food and drinks are back. So great with a refreshing Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
No one can see the dancers.
Great costumes, everyone.
We need to talk.
Florida residents get 2 days free with a 2-park, 2-day ticket and enjoy Universal's Mardi Gras, February 4th through April 16th. Tickets available at universalorlando.com. Used by June 29th, 2023. Ticket prices vary by day. Restrictions apply.
When people ask how I do it all, the answer is simple. I don't, because some days I just can't. And on those days, I hit up McDonald's, sometimes even twice a day. Once for breakfast, like a buttery sausage biscuit or a savory sausage McMuffin. And I'll bundle either pick with hash browns for just $2.39. Then I'll be back later for either a melty McDouble or a bold hot and spicy McChicken. And bundle that with a small fries for just $3.39. Turns out you don't need to do it all to have it all. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid when product served.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2023 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
Trust 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating to help keep your AC running strong. Call 855 1 Hour to schedule your preseason tune-up for just $79.
Always on time, or you don't pay a dime.
Terms and conditions may apply. Independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Day 4 of my exclusively adult virgin voyage. I've come to discover a new version of me. One that prefers relaxing on my private balcony hammock without a coworker in sight. Instead of staring at them on a video call from home. Much prefer.
Book a Virgin voyage by March 31st for 50% off your second sailor and up to $600 in free drinks. Ask your travel advisor or visit virginvoyages.com. Now we're voyaging.
You ever thought about doing a LASIK procedure? I didn't until I had to. My eye doctor said, hey, it's time to do something. Do you want glasses? You want contact lenses? I said, I really don't like either because I've gone through both of them. Neither really worked out for me. Glasses are very limiting, especially when you're going to the gym all the time or you love going to the beach or the pool. Contact lenses, I just couldn't get them to work. I would get dry eyes, couldn't get them in my eyes. There were so many problems. So I went with a LASIK procedure, but I wanted to ask around because we are talking about your eyes. You don't want to trust them just to anybody. That's why I'm telling you about Dr. Mutiela at Panu Laser. He's performed over 50,000 LASIK procedures and only uses state-of-the-art equipment, so your eyes are in great hands. It's an easy procedure. Mine took 90 seconds and I was back to work the very next day. But what Panu also provides is a payment plan where you need no money for 2 full years. It's 0 down, 0 interest for 24 months. And when you say my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they take an additional $500 off. So if you're ready for the move, book that free consultation today online at PanuLaser.com. That's P-A-N-N-U laser.com.
Injured in a car accident that was not your fault, Lytle Ryder Smith IB and Fronrath has recovered over $200 million for our clients over the last 3 years and are here to help. You pay nothing unless we win your case. So call me at 561-888-8881 and remember, visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
The third annual Jupiter Irish Fest is happening on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Grab the family, put on your green and come on down to Abacoa Amphitheatre to celebrate the Irish culture. Enjoy authentic Irish food, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies. There will be live Irish music on the Slane Castle stage, costume contests and much more. Grab your tickets today at JupiterIrishFest.com. General admission is $5 and kids 12 and under are free. See you all on March 11th and March 12th at the Jupiter Irish Fest launch.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Lots of people hired us. We've collected over $15 billion and won a lot. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Are you in the market for a pre-owned vehicle this spring? Then march into great savings at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
A nice cool breeze this morning. Temperatures starting off in the upper 60s. Highs today, 78 degrees under mostly sunny skies. 64 degrees for tonight with only a few clouds. Tomorrow's going to start off nice and dry, but there's a chance of showers late Friday. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Amtrak. Spring break travel can't plan itself, so get going with your next adventure aboard Amtrak. You can save up to 20% when you book in advance at Amtrak.com. 7-day advance purchase required. Restrictions and exclusions apply.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can take the KVJ Show with you in your pocket or purse. We're right there on the WRMF app. Listen to us live. Plug it through your car, whatever you might need. You can also listen to our podcast. It is our regular show without music every single day. Posted up there, easy for you to hear. You can fast forward, rewind, whatever you need to do, pause it. It is all on-demand audio anytime that works for you. And we got the bonus 30-minute KVJ After the Show podcast, which is unrated material that you can get right on the WRMF app. Plus, you can send us all those audio clips that we love to play here on the KVJ show through the Mic Drop feature. And just by listening, you can win cash, trips, and tickets to Sam Smith, Fall Out Boy, Goo Goo Dolls, Jason Mraz. Just download for free in your app store. Look for WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
There is a heartbreaking lawsuit that has been filed here in South Florida, and it is a lesson really to any family that is out there. There's a couple from the French island of Guadeloupe that is suing the Airbnb vacation home rental and the owner of a Wellington property. And it's all because of the death of their 19-month-old daughter from a fentanyl overdose that happened during a family vacation in Wellington in August of 2021.
How is this possible?
They rented an Airbnb and were enjoying playing with their 4 kids, including their 19-month-old daughter, Nora. And then they put her down for a nap. They went to go wake her up later, and her face was blue, foams streaming out of her mouth. They called 911. Unfortunately, it was too late, and in the autopsy, they found out that somehow she had gotten fentanyl into her system.
What?
And now they're suing Airbnb, the property owner, the rental manager, and the previous renter who hosted the party that happened there, where apparently the fentanyl got on the floor in a place where the toddler could get it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's terrible, and it's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing is sorted out, because no traces of fentanyl were even found at the rental home, and investigators initially suspected that Honora's parents could even be responsible. However, the couple tested negative for fentanyl. No traces were found on any of their belongings. The previous renters of the home admitted to throwing a party where there was cocaine present, it says, but nothing indicated that those drugs are what had killed Honora. The renter claimed that he cannot be held responsible for what happened in the house after he left, including whether or not it was cleaned. Neighbors recalled that there was a party about 2 weeks before the family's arrival, but investigators said that it was unclear if that was the source of the fentanyl.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's, like I said, it is just a terrible all-around story. Now, obviously, they're trying to sort blame into it and whatnot, but it really is a lesson that, when you go into a place that you're not aware of, you don't know what could be around. And, hey, look, it doesn't sound like the parents, at least from the initial story, did anything other than just they got an Airbnb in Wellington and
let their kid play in the house.
Their kid, yeah. And the fact that's odd is that they've now searched the Airbnb and they can't find any fentanyl.
Maybe somebody just dropped one little pill.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, babies do it. Magnolia did it when she was a baby. Magnolia was crawling around in her dad's little office study area, and he had dropped a pill on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
She was crawling around, and I remembered seeing something blue in her mouth, and I dug my finger in there, and I cleaned out whatever it was that was blue, and I thought, oh, did she grab a crayon and eat a crayon? I thought it was a crayon. 45 minutes later, she's in a full Adderall freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Rushed to St. Mary's, hours and hours of her coming down off of Adderall.
Mm-hmm. It really is one of the horrors of having kids that age, because they will, in just a second,
pick up anything
and pop it right in their mouth.
And maybe you didn't even see, I certainly didn't see that there was a pill on the ground, and you don't think like that, but this is a good PSA. We have to think like that.
Well, and it's a lesson, too, if you're ever traveling with a toddler and you're going to an environment that you have not completely controlled yourself, that it's something where you need to really do a sweep through the whole thing and look at any possible thing that kid could get their hands on.
And maybe you got to always bring a pack and play, and they just go in the pack and play, and you can't let them roam free.
Like a little cage, in a sense, a playpen, yeah.
It's a baby thing that you can take. They're transportable, pack and plays. They're very, in fact, we should get one for Denny's for his baby shower. Pack and plays are amazing because it protects your kid from just wandering.
That's a crazy story about Magnolia. I mean, I expect that from Virginia, but not from Max.
Yes. Girl didn't even know what was going on.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a toddler? How old?
She was probably about just shy of 2.
Yeah.
Between 1 and 2.
Right.
2 years old on Adderall?
Oh, I know.
Less than
Unprescribed?
2. More than 1, less than 2.
Yeah.
She was freaking out.
And that's that age where that kind of stuff happens.
It was horrible.
They're mobile. They get around so fast.
And
they're
they
so
eat
quick.
everything. They put everything in their mouth. And so if you're not examining every inch of the floor where they're crawling around.
Mm-hmm.
That was the time to enter her in the baby crawl races, though.
Yeah.
She was not moving. It was weird.
I'm kidding.
I was
man.
freaking out. I mean, we quickly figured out what it was because her dad has ADD or ADHD, whatever it is. He's prescribed Adderall, so he takes it to keep himself normal. He doesn't take it like some people take it to get high.
Yeah.
He actually took it because it was prescribed and he needed it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't need it, it makes you tweak out. But if you do need it, it makes you calm down. It's very weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other problem that they're having is not just with the fentanyl, but also with a lot of the edible cannabis that is out there. And they've noted that the cases have increased by 1,400%. Basically from year to year is how it's going. Just in 2017, there are only 207 cases where kids got their hands on mommy or daddy's edibles, which comes in that colorful packaging. It looks just like those little gummies that kids love.
It does look like candy. They package it to make it look just like a regular candy.
It looks like some of them look like they're made. You see those breakfast bars out there, those Fruit Loop breakfast bars. They look like that.
Yeah,
and
big
they
time.
taste
Yeah.
some kin to it too.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know until all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I feel really weird. They said it went from 207 cases in 2017 to 3,000 plus in 2021. And they say the troubled age is 2 to 3 years old.
Wow.
So if you've got a kid in that area, just, you got to be extra mindful.
Because they will put everything in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens so quick that you don't even realize what just happened.
Yeah, big time. So just kind of a quick PSA on that. I'm sure you're aware, but there's everything that you got to be aware of, which makes parenting just even more challenging.
It's so sad, though, for that family.
Big time.
Oh,
Big
that's
time.
heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well, coming up here on the KVJ show, we're going to get to a round of Read My Lips. We'll see how we do on that, trying to perfect the art form of this game and how to read lips. And I did learn last week, somebody said English is one of the hardest languages to try to read lips in.
Really?
Yeah.
Who I can't remember. My memories is who won last week? Who was it?
You did, but there's an asterisk.
Yeah.
There's an asterisk around a lot of
Virginia, I
events.
had full sentences. You guys had
two
like one
words.
word.
Things didn't go your guys' way last week.
Well, I mean, if we're going to get longer phrases and you're going to get 2-word phrases.
Virginia, when I don't control a game, it gets rigged. Have you noticed?
Whatever you say, lemon juice. Get out of here.
rig is in.
The sob story. Yeah, the dirty hippies. We always get the short end of the stick.
Well, some people are suggesting that Suits should actually come up with the phrases, not Denny's,
yeah.
because Denny's is a competitor, therefore it will always be a little riggy.
Interesting thoughts, Virginia.
Let your boy, go ahead, let your boy Reek over there, Suits, write up whatever he wants to write up for you. We want the old dogs. We want them today.
Okay. Well, we got some K and V revenge on the way next.
I'm picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up. Ain't got no tears in my body. I ran out, but boy, I like it. I like it, I like it. Don't matter how, what, when, who tries it. We out here vibing, we vibing, we vibing. Even when it's raining down, can't stop, so shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then I know it, babe, yeah. Right now I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. They point out the colors in you. I see them too, and boy, I like them. I like them. I like them. We way too fly to partake in all this hate. We out here vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Even when it's raining down. Can't stop now. Can't stop, so shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And if you don't know, then now you know it, babe. No, babe, yeah. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. I just want you to come with me. We on another mentality. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. Little in this random girl, can't stop now. Shut your mouth. Ain't got no tears left to cry. I just want you to come with me. We on another mentality. Ain't got no tears left to cry. I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. Loving, I'm living, so we turn it up. Yeah, we turning it up.
It is an art form we're trying to perfect. We're not even close to there yet. Reading lips. Virginia and I pair up as a team and take on Jaybird and Denny's, and we took an L last week, but we had much, much harder phrases we had to deal with, Virginia.
We did, Kevin. The rig was in.
Yeah.
You didn't even rig it.
I got one for the two divas.
Yeah. We'll see if we get a one-word one this week.
All right, I've got my earplugs in, so I cannot hear what Virginia is saying. You'll have 10 seconds on the clock to try to get it. 3 rounds. Perfect score is 3.
All right, I've lubed up my kisser. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Denny's, by the way, I want this win real bad. I hope you know that.
Me too.
Okay. All right, 10 seconds on the clock. Virginia is going to be saying out the phrases. I'm going to try to figure out what it is. Go ahead and fire it up, Denny's. I'm ready to go here. Okay, 10 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now.
Supercalifragilistic.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Got it!
You got it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
No way.
It's a nice one-word one for you guys. Because you called me out for...
Oh, that's Denny's. That's Denny's talking
I did a one-word one for you guys.
All right, but in your face, we got it.
I'm glad you got it.
Denny's was doing it.
You better wake up earlier, dirty hippie. We just got the point.
I see what you're doing, dirty.
I see what you're doing, too.
That was a troll move.
It's the dirty hippies. It's the dirty hippies versus the two divas. I like it, Denny's. I like it.
The fix is in. See?
Okay.
This is why Suits needs to write them.
This is. I like it.
I told you.
This has become a grudge match.
I told you.
I love it. Attaboy, big
Damn,
deal.
Denny's fights back.
I like when Denny's ain't so sweet.
I was so confused. I'm like, what is going on right now?
That's my boy.
I tried to write it out phonetically for you.
All right, you got me, you little hippie.
Okay.
You got me.
Damn it, though. They did get it, though.
There's more for the joke.
All right, Kevin, you see what they're doing, right?
I do. I got this.
You in?
I got this.
All right.
Okay, trickery. I'm expecting it. Okay, we already got one on the board here. 2 more rounds left, and read my lips. Go on ahead, Denny's. Fire that back up. Okay. 10 seconds on the clock.
Lord, it's
Make
so
it a little
loud.
louder, Denny's, actually. A little bit louder.
Louder?
Louder? I mean, you're going to pop an eardrum.
All right. All right, here we go. Our 10 seconds. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Look at Denny's over there. No one.
All right, 10 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now.
College tuition.
Worcestershire lick it.
College.
Lick. Lick it, baby. Lovin' lickin'. I love to lick it.
Whoa.
College tuition.
Gosh, you may love to, but you don't.
You may love to lick it. And you look like you do.
Okay.
All right.
Goes
all right,
well.
that
Was
was
it college
hard.
tuition?
College tuition.
College.
That's a hard one.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. One more round. Let's see if we can walk away with the score 2, Virginia. I'd be all right with that. Okay. Fire it up, Denny's. Here we go. All right. 10 seconds on the clock. Read my lips. Your time begins now.
Smelly.
Smelly
Studio.
Studios.
Got it.
Smelly Studio.
Got
Smelly
it.
Studio from today. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
All right, Denny's. All right, Denny's.
Tricky.
You can try to get tricky, but Riggy always gonna come out on top.
I know it's impossible, but try to block her out.
You can't rig the rig master.
It's so tough to block it. Don't even listen to her, Denny's.
He's been rigging since '93.
That's right, the original rigster. Okay, that's a pretty good score, Virginia.
We'll take it. We'll take
Yeah,
it.
2 spot.
There is 2 songs playing right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my God.
There was 3 songs playing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. Should I
Denny's-
fire this up?
I want to beat the 2 divas so bad. You know this. More than anything.
All right.
Maybe even more than the No Name Movie Game belt.
I'm gonna keep it loosey goosey then.
Okay. Lick your lips a little bit. There you go.
Lick his lips a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Trying to get him to glisten.
Come on,
for
we're
you.
looking for some views on YouTube. Let's get this going.
Okay, got 10 seconds on the clock. This is round 1, and your time begins now.
This game
This game.
rigged.
This game is rigged. This
game's rigged.
This
Yeah.
game's rigged.
Oh, this game's rigged.
Okay.
Old blood versus new.
All right.
Yes.
It's 2-1 now.
Let me lick my lips some more.
All right, if you get the next 2 rounds, you guys get the W.
Is licking the sacred? I just didn't lick enough, Kevin.
I that's all I kept reading was lick. Okay.
We're making fun of you, Jay Bird.
Here we go.
I don't like this.
It is unnerving when.
Hey, point at him and laugh.
Sissy Solo is dead. What are y'all saying? Daddy's, what are they saying?
They're just trolling. They're trying to get in your head.
Well, they always work.
We're there. We're there. Taking up space.
Great outfit.
All right.
Love this outfit.
He just had a fight with me off air, whether or not that matches.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was real nice about it, too.
Yeah. Yeah, she went all in. It's nice.
You're adorable.
All right, hold on. Let me adjust this here.
I'll have you stand up. I'll let Suits put up a poll while we're finishing the game. Stand up real quick. Does Jaber's outfit match? Yes or no?
Stand up.
Mm-hmm. All right, one quick look.
What are we doing?
Yeah, stand up just for a second.
Yeah.
He wants to see your outfit.
All right, does Jaybird's outfit match? Yes or no? Okay, we'll check in with that here in a second. Okay, round 2. Read my lips. Your 10 seconds begins now.
The
This?
Aristocats.
Resistance?
Aristocat.
Wrist ass?
Aristocat.
Ristocat?
The Aristocat.
Oh,
The Aristocats. Birds of theater, man.
Come on, dog.
Oh, yes.
I want this win.
Wow, okay. Tied it to a piece. I've either got a tie or a Jaybird and Denny's win.
Oh, big deal.
Oh.
That's tough. That's tough. Hate to see it. I
Hate
felt
to
good
see
about
it.
this. Yeah.
Hate to see it.
All right, another 10 seconds on the clock. Final round for the W. Your time begins now.
Throwing.
Throwing.
First.
Throwing food.
Pitch.
Throwing bitch.
Throwing first.
Throwing first pitch.
Throwing first pitch.
Oh,
coming on.
Come here.
Wow.
Wow. Where my birdies at?
Jeez, what the heck, man? That sucks.
Yeah, all of theirs started with T's, which are the easiest to guess.
Oh, okay. All right, we're
Just
finding out it's
saying.
rigged.
This is
Okay.
your partner. This is who you got. This is who you teamed up with. You're playing in Connie.
Just saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why Suits needs to write them.
Yeah.
Let your boy do it. That's cool.
Okay. All right, and by the way, our KVJ TV poll, 58% say Jay Bird's outfit does not match.
Yeah, but can we do the real question?
Yeah.
Is this outfit popping?
It is popping. Okay, it pops.
It is an eye catcher.
It is.
Come on now.
No one's going to debate that. That
You
is
can't
an eye
look
catcher.
away.
Hell
Yeah. KVJ TV is on YouTube right now. Just go look for the KVJ Show. Go to kvjshow.tv. Denny's Joke Jury is next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
A disabled vehicle slowing things down right now on the turnpike southbound. This one blocking a right lane just after you pass Lake Worth Road. Give yourself some extra time in that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Lowe's knows how to get your lawn ready for spring. And right now, you can get up to $20 off select Scott's Triple Action Fertilizer. Plus, get a Cobalt 40-volt 15-inch string trimmer or leaf blower. Your choice, $149, only at Lowe's. Get set for spring. Visit us in-store or online today because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 3/9 through 3/22. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Have you ever noticed that when the afternoon light hits your floors, you can see everything, including dust?
So much dust.
And that floor dust gets kicked up into the air, compromising the quality of air you and your family breathe.
Eesh.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper is the fast and easy way to clean your floors with ultra-thick pads that trap and lock dust before it gets in the air. Just a couple minutes a day.
And dust is gone.
Swiffer Heavy Duty Sweeper. Proud partner of the American Lung Association.
Is your tub worn out, but you're not sure who to trust to replace it? With over 2 million successful bath remodels, people trust Bathfitter because we know how to do it right. We've been custom designing and manufacturing baths for over 35 years. Our unique tub-over-tub installation takes as little as a day with no demo to fit your busy schedule. And we offer a lifetime warranty on every tub. That's how confident we are in our quality and durability. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At South University West Palm Beach, our grads are job ready. In our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, you can gain the knowledge, skills, and hands-on clinical experience you need to pursue your nursing career and make an impact in your community. If you want a program that prepares you for professional success, look no further than South University West Palm Beach. Learn more about our nursing and healthcare programs at southuniversity.edu.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Who's hungry for some Dunkin'? I know I am.
I love me some Dunkin'. Why, you got some in your pocket?
I don't, but I was dancing up. I'm working up an appetite. I want to get some Dunkin' in my belly right now. And, people love the bagel minis. I've been talking about it all week long, and the feedback is great.
You got to get the everything bagel minis with the filled cream cheese.
$2 cash. That's right, my friends. And you can get that $3 sausage, egg, and cheese deal going on for $3. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar isn't just beautiful to look at. Their new menu has kicked things up a notch, and they're excited to show you just what beautiful tastes like. They have new dinner and lunch entrees to love and a daily happy hour that keeps everybody coming back for more. And get this, Buck-a Shuck is now available during happy hour from 3 till 6 p.m. and all day on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, Sunday brunch has begun. Having a party? Let them host. For more information regarding weekly events, parties, reservations, and the music lineup, visit stringerstavern.com.
So many of us are chasing the life-changing effects of losing weight. My wife tried, she struggled, but then she found Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss will help you overcome issues that come with weight gain, like slowing metabolism, hormone imbalance, or menopause. Red Mountain Weight Loss makes it so easy. You can lose 20 pounds by this time next month. It's all because of their RM3, an all-natural hormone that burns fat from your belly, hips, and thighs. It was really crazy to see just how easy it was, all from a woman who had struggled for 3 months to take off just 1 pound. She was eating real fresh food, and she wasn't starved, she wasn't deprived, she wasn't nervous or jittery. It's not a stimulant. It's an all-natural hormone. Plus, Plus, Red Mountain weight loss is so easy because the medication is delivered right to your door. And you can schedule your online consultation right now just by dialing pound 250 from your cell phone and using the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. Again, that's pound 250 and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Injured in an accident, Lytle Writers Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath has recovered over $200 million for our clients in the last 3 years alone. You pay nothing unless we win your case. Call me, 561-888-8881, and remember, visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Oops, forgot the eggs.
Jennifer Smith, come on down!
What?
It's your turn to play The Price is Right Scratch Off with over $79 million in prizes and more than 5 million instant winners.
Oh, wow!
You could even win a trip to Las Vegas to play for up to $50 million.
Awesome! Where's the big wheel?
It's the Scratch Off, Jennifer.
The Price is Right Scratch Off. New from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Telling you, it's never been a better time to buy a car than right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. The inventory is massive. Plus, get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. It's Nick Rivers here. You can drive home in a Kia today. Have you seen the 2023 lineup? Check out the new Kia Sportages, the Sportage Hybrids. I've got a new Sportage Hybrid. I love it. Plus the Fortes, the Seltos, those nice K5s, and the ever-popular full-size SUV, the Telluride. And the best part, no payments until June. Yeah, no payments until June. You worried about your credit? Hey, forget it. You got a job bringing home $350 a week? Their lenders want to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Check out the lineup. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Better yet, online. Greenway Kia, westpalmbeach.com. Qualified applicants, 90 days deferred payments with approved credit through KUS. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine.
There are so many fun spring break specials going on right now at Begin a New Med. I love on their social media yesterday, they were celebrating National Women's Day and showing off all the amazing female employees that not only run the business, but own the business and make the business work so smooth every single day. Spring break is coming. If you want to get your body ready, how about $300 off the Morpheus 8 face or body? That dermaplaning facial that I love so much with a peel is just $99. They've got wellness IVs. They've got the bioidentical hormones. That semaglutide that I've been doing, that really does work and get your weight under control quick. Go see the women-run team at Begin a New Med. Go online, beginanewmed.com, and then see them right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. You'll love the staff, but most importantly, you'll love the way you feel, courtesy of beginanewmed.com.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Did you hear about what happened Wednesday night out front of the Miami Heat game? I guess Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather had some words.
No way.
Yeah, they came face to face out there after the Heat game. I'll tell you what happened coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Who wants to laugh their ass off? Ooh, I know I do. He wrote some funny punchlines just for me and you. It's Danny's Joke Jury.
Who's ready to laugh?
Right here, baby. All ready to laugh. Denny's got some homegrown comedy for you. We are the jury to let them know what is hitting and what is missing. What do you got for us today, Denny's?
All right, joke one. Why did Miss Piggy need therapy?
I don't know. Why did Miss Piggy need therapy?
Because of her commitment issues.
Commitment. Okay. Yeah.
I like it.
Second joke. Why did the resident think his garbage collector hated him?
I don't know. Why do you think that?
Because he was always giving him dirty looks.
You do that. Mm-hmm.
Third joke. What does Winnie the Pooh say before introducing his controversial tiger friend?
I don't know. What does he say?
Tigger warning.
Take her warning. Yeah.
Fourth joke. What happened to the pastry chef after he was caught cheating?
The pastry chef after he was caught cheating. I don't know what happened.
His life went down the fritter.
Oh, I love a pastry joke.
Fritters are actually underrated, I
They're
believe.
so
It's probably my
underrated.
favorite pastry.
Love a fritter.
Yeah, okay.
Apple fritter.
Love fritter comedy.
And final joke. Why does Sherlock Holmes read mystery novels during sex?
I don't know. Why does he read them during sex?
Because he likes to come to conclusions.
All right, there we go. And that little signature dirty joke just right at the end, just to punch it through.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, I didn't even realize this happened. I should have reported on it yesterday, but I'm just finding out about it this morning. Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul came face to face in Miami after the Heat game Wednesday night. Now, they've had beef, I guess, since Jake Paul snatched the hat off of Floyd Mayweather's head back in May of 2021. And then they've both said things to each other and about each other on social media. A lot of talk. But when they came face to face out front of the arena Wednesday night after the game, I guess Floyd had his boys with him and Jake Paul did not. And Jake Paul took off running when he realized he was way outnumbered. Jake took to social media, as one does, to address the situation after it occurred out front the arena. And he says, if you can believe him,
Because all of it sounds real so far.
Here's his side. He says, so I'm leaving the Miami Heat game and Floyd Mayweather and 50 dudes pull up out of nowhere outside the stadium. And they're like, what's up? What's all that talk now? And he says, first of all, what did I even say to you? And I'm not looking to fight 50 dudes. And so I ran away and I said, I'm out that bitch. And that's, I guess, just what Floyd says happened as well.
Here's my. Aren't you tired of fighting all the time?
No, they fight. This is what they do.
I mean, I get that they get in a
They
ring
real
and fight.
they fake fight,
Aren't
they
you
Instagram
tired?
fight.
I mean,
No,
are you
I mean, it pays. That's what they do. They've always got to have some kind of controversy going on because it drives people to watch their stuff, and that's ultimately how they make money.
Would y'all be shocked if you found out that they were in cahoots together to build up some drama? Hey, man, I'm going to be in the parking lot in 10 minutes with my boys.
No.
Walk out there. Oh, really?
I suspect it is. I mean, it's, you know what? It's on the same. It's all blurred together. Boxing, WWE,
Totally.
influencers,
Reality TV
TV.
shows.
It's all okay. What can we do to create? They're just creating entertainment.
I mean, it sets itself up nicely for a Floyd Jake Paul fight this summer.
They still even try to do this with wrestling, where guys will fight each other at a press conference or something, and people are still tricked. Like, no, it's
the lead story in the dirt.
Yeah, and there's a crazy story about wrestling today that I just can't figure out. You know, sports gambling is so huge.
Yes.
And you can bet on anything. In fact, with the Academy Awards coming up, I guess that you can bet on the Oscars and a whole bunch of things that are going on with that.
A little less exciting.
So there's so much money now in sports gambling. The WWE is trying to convince a lot of these FanDuels and all these places where you can go and place these apps, saying you need to have it where you can start betting on the outcomes of wrestling matches. And they're like, dude, your matches are fake.
And they're scripted.
Well, you can still bet on who wins. Even though it's scripted, there's still going to be a winner. Now, the problem would be, is that script going to leak out, as it's done many a time?
This is what the WWE is trying to convince a lot of gambling regulators in Colorado and Michigan about, to legalize betting on high-profile WWE matches. And like, how are we going to do that? Be going, we're not going to let the wrestlers know until hours before their match what the outcome is. I don't know how that would help, because it would take only a second for somebody to get wind of that and text that out.
It would have to be such a... You'd have to have a system, and you're right. Even the fact that wrestling's got the stigma of fixing the matches, which they do, it's all based on a script. Who's to say the person involved writing it isn't going to get insider information about something?
Big time. I don't know how you would ever be able to keep scandal away from betting on WWE matches. but they're trying because there's so much money there.
They're also trying to get some hype around WWE as well.
Which they're doing a good job of, and it is always filled with scandal.
Oh,
there's always some. We
There's
had
not
an
a trustworthy person in wrestling. I
No,
would say.
we had an insider, Andrea the Traffic Slayer. She actually worked back behind the scenes in wrestling, and she was like, "Whoa!" She told us some of the stuff I can't even say on the radio.
And you're right, but I knew that before she went there.
I didn't realize how weird and shady it really is. It is deep, y'all.
Now, of recent years, because of the hashtag Me Too movement, a lot of stuff's happened to where it's a $1 billion corporation. They had to start cleaning it up.
And they have everybody sign NDAs.
But now they're at a point now where they can't.
They can't do what they used to do.
They can't.
Yeah.
And they're good.
The world can't do what it did 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Well, it looks like the royal children, Prince Charlie and Princess Lilibet, the children of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, will indeed be officially tied to the throne, Jay-Bud.
What exactly does that mean, though?
This means that they will be addressed as Prince and Princess. Even though Meghan and Harry don't really want to be royals, I guess
I'm not believing that.
Their children will be.
Everything they say, I don't believe. They say they don't want anything to do with the royal family. They don't want their kids to grow up with royals, yet they're slapping the title of Prince and Princess on them. Then they say they don't want the media to give them any attention, and then they continue to do so many interviews.
They remind me of an ex-girlfriend of mine.
I'm like, what?
They are so confusing, kind of gaslighting a little bit, too. The victim, don't look at us, we want our privacy. Here's our magazine shoot.
Everything they say, they do the opposite. It's like, what?
Get out of here with that crap. Finally, people are starting to see.
Yeah.
Will they go to the big celebration coming up for King Charles?
Who cares?
Will they go as a family? Oh,
yes. Well, whatever they say they're going to do, they'll do the opposite. They're just walking contradictions. So.
Yeah, they're not coming off very likable. Hey, if they're trying to be unlikable, nailing it.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Zero surprise on this one. That whole game show where Kevin Hart was going to host Nick Cannon, trying to figure out who he's going to impregnate next for his 13th child.
Oh, yeah, the reality show where women competed to be the next baby mama.
It's not real.
Aww. They got me.
We knew that wasn't real.
I didn't.
Actually, it was just a teaser for a new show that Nick Cannon and Kevin Hart are doing together called Celebrity Prank Wars.
I got you. Having my baby with Nick Cannon is not real, y'all. But my new show with Kevin Hart, Celebrity Prank Wars, is real. So make sure you lock in, and here's a first look. Let's go. There's nothing that besties do better
Than pranking each other. And that's why we created Celebrity Prank Wars. Dear God. The show where we help our famous friends pull off some of the most elaborate, unexpected, adrenaline pumping,
and eye-opening pranks.
Oh my God, you bitch!
Celebrity Prank Wars. The prank-off begins April 6th. Only on E!
All right.
Damn, it sounds like they just took the entire plot of Punk'd.
It is Punk'd.
And stole the show from Ashton Kutcher and Dax Shepard.
I'm suspect of it already. I think it's going to be fakey, contrived.
Yeah.
They're going to go, oh my gosh, they're all going to know it's good.
Punk'd was real. Punk'd was real.
I agree, but
I loved Punk'd.
This is not going to be Punk'd. Celebrities are they're so concerned what people think about them. They're going to have to go through a script. I hope I'm wrong. I like a good prank show. There's been so many prank shows, Virginia. Celebrities now, I don't know.
You don't think it's going to ever have the integrity of being real?
I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. You can tell such a difference from the first reality shows that came out to the way they look now.
I'm just sensing quick, cheesy editing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I want to be wrong. I like a great prank.
I like much better the idea of who's Nick Cannon going to impregnate next.
Thank
honestly,
you.
yeah.
I love the concept.
Yeah, don't do the bait and switch on me because you sold me on that. I like that a lot better. It's a better concept for a show. That's never been done that I know of.
If they really prank people and legit get them, and it's not corny, I think it would be a great show.
But can they do that?
I would love to see celebrities legit. Well, there's that one where there was, I forget the name of the actor, but they did it in Punk'd, and he had such a reaction. It was so embarrassing.
It was Justin Timberlake got it really bad one
A
time.
lot of people got it really bad. That show was epic because nobody knew it was going on, and they filmed so many episodes.
The celebrity I'm talking about said, "You're not filming it," and they shelved it. They wouldn't allow it to be. Yeah, because it was a real prank.
Legit.
That's a shame because that's the one I want to see.
He must have freaked out so bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, I guess we'll find out in early April if it's believable and real or not. Coming up in just a couple minutes, we all do dumb things. Sometimes when we do, we're little kids. Other times we're drunk adults. Can you tell the difference between the two? We'll find out coming up next.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis. All this time, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill. Too big to hang out, slowly lurching toward your favorite city. Pierced through the heart, but never killed. Did you hear my covert narcissism? Like disguise as altruism, like some kind of consciousness. All this time, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, and life will lose all its meaning. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. I have this dream, my daughter-in-law kills me for the money. She thinks I left them in the will. The family gathers around and reads it, and then someone screams out, she's laughing up at us from hell. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. It's me. Everybody agrees, everybody agrees. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Times, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Hey, we all do dumb things. Sometimes we're little kids. Other times we are drunk adults. Can you tell the difference? Got some submissions here from the WRMF app and the Mic Drop feature. Just tell us the dumb thing that you did and then leave a little bit of a space so that we can figure out if you're a little kid or a drunk adult. Deborah is on here and she did something dumb. What was it, Deborah?
I set a room on fire because I didn't get invited to a party.
Oh my gosh. Stay away from her.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
She's a drunk adult.
I feel like that's a drunk adult.
And if it's a little kid, I'm afraid of her as an adult.
The little kid shouldn't have that kind of access to matches, right?
Little kids do, though. Some kids love fire.
I know.
Feels like a drunk adult. We're hoping it is. What were you, Deborah?
I was a little kid. I was about 8 years old, and my older sister got invited to a neighbor's birthday party, but I didn't. Apparently, I wasn't happy about it because I took a lighter to the invitation that was in her room and caught the room on fire. Thankfully, the house didn't burn down, but that was the last time I touched a lighter until adulthood.
Wow.
Whoa.
Good heavens, yeah. You got kids, you gotta really hide those lighters. Man. All right, Pyromania's got a theme going on here today with our little kids or drunk adults, and honestly, flames and drunks do not match.
They really do. Like Hall & Oates or whatever the duo you want, they go together nicely.
Tim here had something to do with fire. What is the dumb thing you did with fire, Tim?
Yeah, I got thrown in a cop car for burning a map of Florida.
Okay.
That's a drunk adult.
That is a drunk adult.
Feels drunk adult, right?
Yeah, you're not going to throw a kid in a cop car.
He might be drunk now.
Yeah. All right, that's a slam dunk.
We don't judge him, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not judging.
Some of us may be drunk, too.
I'm just pointing out what I hear.
Definitely a drunk adult. What were you, Tim?
I was a drunk adult.
Yeah.
I was drinking in a bar that had a map of Florida on the wall, and I thought it'd be funny if I lit it on fire.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it wasn't funny, and I ended up getting arrested.
Yeah, it's not funny, Tim. That's
Not funny.
No, that's not funny at all, Tim.
We know funny. That ain't funny.
But what led up to that? Was there a discussion about Florida, or did they just grab it off the wall? And
Probably shots. That doesn't sound like a beer buzz.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Maria did something dumb. What was it, Maria?
So I bit a stranger in a Wendy's parking lot.
I bit a stranger in a Wendy's parking lot.
Maybe you thought they were a French fry?
Little kid. This feels little kid.
Yeah.
Nah, it feels like a drunk fight in a parking lot at Wendy's.
It could be. It's one or the
gosh.
other, but I'm going little kid. I've gone drunk adult last two. I'm going to go little kid on this. You agree, Virginia?
I do.
Bird?
Yeah, I'm going drunk adult.
Drunk adult. Okay, so what were you, Maria?
I was a little kid. Yes. A strange man tried abducting me, and as he was grabbing me, I bit him on the hand, and that scared him. He ran away. Like, this was a long time ago, of course, before cameras were around, and never caught the man, but yeah, he's out there just haunting me until this day.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
You know, I just saw a special. It was about people who got kidnapped. And then, or they either got kidnapped or someone tried to abduct them and they never found the person. And they live with this feeling of they're going to come back and finish the job.
I totally see why you would.
Yeah.
That's just what a terrible feeling that
Your
would
whole
be.
life. You're just every corner. Anytime you go anywhere, you just think, is today the day?
Well, especially if they've seen the face, they can identify the person. If that person's committed other crimes, they might want to silence the person that saw them.
That is horrifying.
Man, oh man. Wow. That's a crazy story. But it's a good lesson, too, that honestly, kids out there, the more you fight, put up a fight.
Do not go willingly with anybody, anywhere. The second location is where they kill you.
And I'm not sure the stats on this. It just seems when I watch those specials, the people that do fight back seem to have
they tell the story.
They're telling the story.
We don't hear the story of the person that went quietly because they die.
Well, they have the person trying to harm you, they have somewhat of a plan.
Exactly.
But it's a crazy plan, so it has to go to the T. As soon as it's off the road a little bit, that plan.
Even if they say they have a gun, you still fight. Even if they say they have a knife, you still fight. You be loud, you be ridiculously biting, whatever you got to do. Biting is great. How smart was she?
I've done exercises where I picture someone breaking into my house with a weapon and I get up and react. But is that how it's going to really go down? If it does go down?
Yeah, it probably will go down that way. It'll probably be the stalker.
I'm just saying, you got to practice these things.
Yeah.
Fighter, Jay Bird, fight.
Practice your biting people.
fighting, biting, whatever you got to do. Don't be taken to that second location.
She's right, man.
Yeah. Who would ever have thought that Little Kid or Drunk Adult would be an educational segment?
I know.
Damn straight, but it is.
It is, absolutely. Coming up here, Suits goes on the hot seat for a round of Share or Shock. 3 tough questions he's got to answer, and if he refuses, he gets shocked next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
A disabled vehicle slowing things down right now on the turnpike southbound. This one blocking a right lane just after you pass Lake Worth Road. Give yourself some extra time in that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cruise into spring in style during the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Premium comfort, incredible power, and an industry-leading 10-year warranty. Check out the all-new 2023 Outlander PHEV. Let's go to the spring sales event at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Have you heard that Xfinity has got 10G, a 10G network? Absolutely. I just like the number 10G. It is the fastest internet that can allow a powerhouse full of devices all at once with ultra low lag, which is what you want. Speed and reliability. You could have one person streaming a movie from the room. Somebody else could be playing video games while another person's doing TikToks in the kitchen. And now through March 21st, new customers can get started with 200 megabit Xfinity internet with up to 10 times faster upload speeds during their limited time Xfinity 10G network launch celebration for just $25 a month for 2 years with no annual contract. Just go to Xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or you can go in and visit an Xfinity store today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Taxes and fees extra after promo. Regular rates apply to internet service and devices. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
When people ask how I do it all, the answer is simple. I don't, because some days I just can't. And on those days, I hit up McDonald's, sometimes even twice a day. Once for breakfast, like a buttery sausage biscuit or a savory sausage McMuffin. And I'll bundle either pick with hash browns for just $2.39. Then I'll be back later for either a melty McDouble or a bold hot and spicy McChicken. And bundle that with a small fries for just $3.39. Turns out you don't need to do it all to have it all. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid when product served.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Offer valid through December 31st, 2023 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. We'll always be here for you. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Your AC is so crucial, and if you're not quite sure that yours is going to make it through the summer, call my friends at Cooling Advisors. They want to come out and tune up your system, take a look at it, let you know exactly what you're dealing with, and if you do need to start thinking about a new system, they're going to help you and guide you and coach you through that whole process. I love having the Cooling Advisors team on my side. They're honest, they're upfront, their work is done quickly and efficiently by experts. You know, they background screen and drug test all of their employees, so you can feel safe about who you bring into your home from Cooling Advisors. Get that $79 tune-up and let them take a look at your system. And if you do need a new system like I needed 2 years ago, how about this? $500 off the cost of your new system with no money down and payments as low as $79 a month for your new AC. Go to coolingadvisors.com, coolingadvisors.com.
For new floors, the folks of Floor Coverings International are the stars of flooring. But don't take our word for it. Customers give them stars for being locally owned and operated, for their huge selection and mobile showroom, honest advice, professional installation, and because they're not happy until you're happy. FCI, the stars of flooring. Get a free flooring proposal at fcifloors.com.
The third annual Jupiter Irish Fest is happening on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Grab the family, put on your green and come on down to Abacoa Amphitheatre to celebrate the Irish culture. Enjoy authentic Irish food, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies. There will be live Irish music on the Slane Castle stage, costume contests and much more. Grab your tickets today at JupiterIrishFest.com. General admission is $5 and kids 12 and under are free. See you all on March 11th and March 12th at the Jupiter Irish Fest lunch.
Have you ever thought about doing a LASIK procedure? You wouldn't need glasses, don't need contact lenses. I got one 9 years ago, and I got the place for you to go. It is Panu Laser. First off, you want to make sure you're in great hands. We are talking about your eyes. Panu provides that with Dr. Mutiella and his expertise. He's done over 50,000 LASIK procedures only by state-of-the-art brand new lasers. So you got the best equipment with the best eye doctor. That's all taken care of. Plus, they've got convenient locations all over South Florida and Broward. Now they're in Palm Beach as well. And not only is it convenient, but it's affordable. The whole procedure itself is a lot more affordable than I thought it was going to be. But he also offers a payment plan where you don't need any money at all for 2 years. It's 0 down, 0 interest. And all you have to do to save another $500 is to say Kevin from the KVJ Show sent you. That's it. So book that free consultation today online at PanuLaser.com. It's PANNU laser.com. It is the only way to go when you want a LASIK procedure to get rid of the glasses and the contact lenses. It's Panu.
The right to trial by jury is ingrained in our society. The right is under attack by big insurance companies. They want to strip these rights and shut the courthouse doors to all injured Floridians. I'm Mark Anajar, and I'm asking you to tell your lawmakers to oppose House Bill 837 and Senate Bill 236.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Are you in the market for a pre-owned vehicle this spring? Then march into great savings at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Whatever your taste or budget is, they've got a huge inventory with a perfect match for you. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
A nice cool breeze this morning. Temperatures starting off in the upper 60s. Highs today, 78 degrees under mostly sunny skies. 64 degrees for tonight with only a few clouds. Tomorrow's going to start off nice and dry, but there's a chance of showers late Friday. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Dunkin'. At Dunkin', get the $1 donut, the $2 stuffed bagel minis, or the $3 sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. $3 offer available on sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich only. Excludes specialty donuts and fancies. Offer valid on medium or larger coffee. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can watch the KVJ Show on Kvj TV. If you're a visual person, we are right there. You can pull us up on your flat screen TV from home when you go to YouTube and just search for the KVJ Show or go to kvjshow.tv. You can also take us with you on the mobile YouTube app. And not only are we live every single weekday morning, but you can also pick up everyday show on demand and even our bonus after the show. 30 minutes of unrated content. It's going to be there right on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. So make sure you watch. It's called Kvj TV.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, Suits is on the hot seat here today.
Let's make him dance.
Around
yeah.
Share or Shaw.
I feel like grilling up some suit meat.
Nothing makes me more nervous than this bit.
It
Oh,
should.
man, I'm real hungry. You know what I want for breakfast?
Suits.
Okay.
Well, no one said what. You kind of.
I thought I would just.
We didn't know where you were going. I wanted to support you, but I was confused.
Okay, Suits has got the shot collar on. He's got 3 questions that he has to answer. Anytime he says, I'm not going to answer it, he will get shocked. Okay, first question I'll fire out here. Suits, give us a name of somebody that we know personally that you have fantasized to while using your body as a fun park.
It's got to be someone probably we work with because those are the only people we know together.
Imagine yourself on the singular log ride, if you will.
That's it, yeah. Uh-huh.
And I know exactly what cup of soda Suits is into.
You do.
Oh,
Okay, so Jaybird's going to know if you're not being truthful. We need her name first and last.
No, we're okay with first.
Yeah.
First does it.
Oh, gosh. There's a name that is coming to my mind, but
Of course there is.
I can't say that. I just can't do it. I hate to take the shock right away, but
It's 2023.
Do you want the shock or do you want the HR meeting?
the shock will last a lot less than the HR meeting, so I'm going to take the shock.
I always get confused. There's 3 buttons on
Oh,
here.
boy.
Just let me know.
Sticky fingers.
Does this work? Okay.
No, not at all.
I think that's the one.
Yeah, that might be it.
Got it. I figured it out.
Got
Man,
it.
that stings.
Okay. All right, question number 2, Virginia, I'll let you take.
Have you ever thought that you had to quit the KVJ show, and why?
Like if I legit thought about leaving?
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time you try to get the heck out of here?
Have you thought that maybe you had to do it, and why? Give us the full circumstances.
Okay. Yes. The answer to that is yes.
Whoa, what did Kevin do?
And it's nothing that you guys did. I love working with y'all, but I've got responsibilities outside of this that have fallen to me that shouldn't have been on my plate.
Like what?
Financial responsibilities. Some people just weren't able to live up to what they were supposed to be doing, and I've had to fill that gap. And
We all know what you're talking about, Suze. We got you.
it's tough sometimes to sustain.
Be the man of the house.
Well, just on where I am right now, it's tough to keep things going, and I've incurred a lot of personal debt to try and help people out and keep my family afloat. And it's been very challenging, and I had to take a serious look at, is this viable for me, or do I need to make a big change? And that's been something that absolutely I've had to think about for sure.
Are you still thinking about it?
Virginia's trying to get a bonus
I was
question.
going to say, I feel like she's going for a bonus question, but if I don't answer it, everybody knows the answer.
Yeah.
So it's one of those that kind of screws you over.
Look, sometimes silence says so much more, Sue.
That's a big revelation.
I wouldn't, unless I actually had something I was planning to do, obviously, then I would talk to you guys, but there's just a thought process right now and just trying to figure out where
and you also know you can always come to us behind the scenes for stuff.
Of course.
If things ever
Yeah.
get hairy.
And
We're
I've
here
told
to
you guys
help.
stuff behind the scenes too. You guys have a better idea of what I'm very cryptically trying to say. But
It doesn't sound cryptic to me.
should that time come, I'll let you guys know what the deal is.
Well, we got to do everything we can to make it work out for you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Keep us in your loop.
Sometimes life throws you curveballs.
Yeah, it does.
Stay back and drive that ball to right field, Suits. That's what we're going to do with that curveball.
All right.
Baseball term.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Just know it's positive.
Bird, you're going to get the third and final question here and share a shock for Suits today.
He's been a man of mystery about this whole subject. Suits, why did you and your girlfriend break up? What's the real reason?
I thought Virginia would ask me that question. I didn't think you'd do me like that.
You know how it is. If you ask a question, people get all mad
That's
at
true.
us.
No, I get it. It's the Thunderdome.
It is.
Well, think about it. I mean, maybe you do want to talk about it.
And I'm sure she's not listening.
No, but I'm sure there are people she knows who are listening.
Oh, they'll report back.
They'll report with not the right way of reporting back.
The minions report so quickly.
Inaccurate.
They do.
Inaccurately, too.
It usually is inaccurate. You're right. I
Yep.
mean, I've had to correct a few things.
Yep.
If it's one thing to talk about me, I don't want to put her personal business on the spot like that. And, I have a lot of respect for her, and we didn't have a nasty breakup, so I'm not going to go into detail on
Wow.
that. I'm gonna take the shock.
That's good.
What a man.
That's very nice of you. All right.
Count him down.
That's what I forgot. What was it? The middle button?
Don't you start with
I can't.
this.
3, 2.
It's
over.
He kicked the table.
I kicked the table pretty good. My
that's-
headphones got pulled out. There's a lot going on over
That
there.
always hurts more than the actual shock.
Yeah, no, that was
that's
actually the worst
tough.
part. I broke a toe.
Yeah. Oh, man, that
good,
was
kid.
hard. Wow.
You did good.
Okay.
He
All right,
knows when to
Suits.
fold them.
It's
All right,
over.
Suits, there you go.
Made it.
You
There
did
you go.
it.
Survived.
Great
You're
job,
through
bud.
the miserable experience. 2 shocks out of 3 questions.
Man, you guys really came with the heat.
Yeah. Nice job, boys.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I thought I would probably have the Whacked Out News lead with this story of the asteroid that is coming here to Earth. It's big. It's going to be huge. It's going to be devastating. And I actually have a date that it is going to be smacking into the Earth.
What?
Asteroid party?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
We have a date?
We have a date. The exact day a massive asteroid is going to hit planet Earth. I will give you those details next.
Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You gotta be there There are caravans we follow. Drunken nights and dark hotels. Baby, when chances breathe between the shadows. When sex and love no longer dream. Hold me closer, hold me closer, me closer. Yeah.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this is probably a detail you might want. When an asteroid's going to hit Earth, would you like to know the date?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a date I would like to know.
Let me go ahead and put in the calendar now because I got a plan for death and destruction.
Yeah, well, the good news is you've got 23 years. It is not coming until Valentine's Day of 2046.
Oh, this is an attack on love.
It really is, yeah. I mean, look, I threw it out there. I'm like, I'm not a big fan of Valentine's Day, but I don't hate it that much that we need to get hit by a huge asteroid the size of the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy.
But didn't you say a couple weeks ago we're able to knock off these asteroids off the course?
We're now going to put it to the test. How much do you believe in the technology?
Are they claiming that this is the big one?
It's big enough. It's big enough. They say that this asteroid is comparable to one that slammed into Siberia 114 years ago. That was similar to a nuclear explosion.
Okay, but it was 114 years ago, which makes me say it sucks for that area, but we still went on as a civilization. You always think about the dinosaur and asteroid. We don't want that big one that's going to knock everything out.
And I'm so sorry about Siberia, but can we have this one tracked the same way the last one did?
Doesn't look like it. They think that the impact zone is going to be somewhere Los Angeles to Washington, D.C.
What?
I even heard Tequesta.
Mm-hmm. Goofy meanie.
Okay, well, here's my... Are they saying it's definitely a direct hit or it's coming into the area?
It looks like it's a direct hit right now by their projections.
They're wrong a lot, though, Virginia.
West Coast, bruh.
Now, the good news is they do not believe it would be a global catastrophe. It would just be like dropping a nuclear bomb on wherever it hit.
No big deal. At least LA is not densely populated.
Okay, one part of the United States is going to be demolished and destroyed.
Yeah.
East Coast safe.
East Coast, baby. We East Coast riders.
Yeah. So we'll see, but it looks like NASA is going to be able to try that new technology, and maybe they will be investing more in it when you actually have an asteroid and a date that it is going to hit us.
It's another reason everybody from California is now going to move to Florida.
My favorite thing about NASA is when something is successful and they all high-five each other in the control room.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to watch ever.
Nerd bumps.
I love it so much.
Did you guys see the story of the robbers in Santiago, Chile that tried to steal $32 million as it was being transferred from a plane that had just landed from Miami?
Whoa, no.
They had Brinks. They were moving the money from a plane to an armored vehicle when the robbers opened fire and came in to take it.
Oh, my gosh.
Apparently, those Brinks guys, though, they fire back. They don't play because it looks like one of the robbers was killed.
Oh, wow.
In the exchange, and they fled empty-handed, did not get any of the $32 million.
I mean, I'd imagine you'd probably put some tough people behind all that money that's transferring it, right?
You want to get the best guys. And don't transport it in a Brinks truck. I don't know. Maybe transport it like in
a taco truck.
Chicken truck or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that sounds secure.
But
you have the Brinks guys, but you have them dressed like chicken transporters.
I don't know if I hate this. You elude them with chicken or tacos, depending on insert food here.
Or chicken tacos.
Oh my gosh, that's how you bring it together.
Chicken tacos do sound good.
You've got $32 million. Are you entrusting Virginia with the security of that money?
I got you, Bird.
I
got you, and I got a bunch of chicken tacos.
You don't trust Virginia, but you do trust Virginia and Bird collaboration.
Okay. They had 10 heavily armed robbers that tried to get this money. 10 of them.
Yeah, you got to have 12.
12
snipers.
They
12
are
well-trained, like
bad
shoot
to the
kill,
bone.
bad to the bone, Navy SEAL type dudes.
Wow. They say that after they fled, they later found 2 of their vehicles. They had firebombed them, I guess, to get rid of any evidence that they might use to try to track down who they are. There were bullet holes all over the plane. Crazy, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
99% of me says, man, that's so wrong. How dare they? 1% goes, hey, man, they went for it.
This seems like the place to do it, though, and the robbers know if you want to boost a bunch of money, do it in Santiago, Chile. In 2020, thieves stole $15 million from a warehouse there in the airport. 6 years after that, a similar $10 million heist happened.
Wow.
How about that, huh?
Let's find a new place because they know that the money goes to Santiago,
Right.
Chile.
Right.
Can we find a new spot?
Yeah.
Stop driving around the Brink truck.
Get a chicken taco truck. Duh.
A 50-year-old woman, an elementary teacher in Connecticut, has been arrested after allegedly placing several students in chokeholds during a martial arts demonstration.
Yeah, can't do that. You could back in the 80s.
I mean, it was a martial arts demonstration. I kind of think that's part of the show.
Oh, back when I was
the school says you're not teaching a martial arts class. There's no reason to be doing martial arts moves on students.
Sometimes martial arts gets away from you.
Oh, back in the day, parents would have brought cookies to the teacher for teaching their kid that.
They would have.
One of the kids lost consciousness.
Toughen up, kid. If this was 1983, toughen up, kid. You're right, though.
Grow a pair.
A romantic interlude involving 3 people in Monroe County, Florida ended with 2 of them going to jail.
So wait, they were having a
threesome, and 2 of the 3 wind up in jail after some sort of disagreement broke out. The 29-year-old victim said she was struck by both subjects. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt and nobody was, but a woman is accused of throwing a cinder block through the rear window of the victim's car.
That'll leave a mark.
The man is charged with battery, so sounds like it was 2 girls, 1 dude. He was charged with battery.
You want to do what? Whoopsh.
Yeah.
What'd you say about her body?
A judge in Canada just ruled on a harassment case where a neighbor gave another neighbor the finger. Uh-oh.
Oh, if I had $1 for every neighbor I've given the bird to.
She would have about $1,100.
The judge said that giving someone the middle finger is a God-given right and threw the case out.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Sometimes you just got to give them the bird and you feel a little better.
There is something to that. It's not for everybody, but every now and then a good bird or a F you, it kind of releases something for some people.
It lets them know you're not just going to take it. You're going to give them a little something back.
They'll battle back. The world will go on.
A very bored group of adults hiked up a 3,000-foot mountain at a ski resort in Alaska just to stomp out a huge phallic symbol in the snow. They say that the big old snow donger was the size of a football field and was clearly visible from the foot of the mountain.
Someone constructed a snow penis?
They stomped it out. You know, you walk in the snow to write things out. Yeah.
But somebody built that, right?
It was, they stomped it out to do the outline of it. Yeah. A man in Australia was caught after he supposedly vomited down onto his neighbor's balconies repeatedly over the past 6 months.
Oh, what's going on there? Is this his, weapon? Throw up?
Either that or he's just an alcoholic that's barfing on his neighbor's patios.
I mean, that's a pretty solid weapon if you hate your neighbors.
He might not even realize he's doing it to be... it might not even be a fight.
He might just be throwing up because it's an easy place to throw up off the balcony.
That's what I'm thinking, and he's not doing it on purpose, and he's not even thinking about it, realizing it's going in their area.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you do have a drunk upstairs neighbor, researchers say that there is a new hormone injection that can make people sober up twice as fast. They've tried it by getting a bunch of mice really plowed and then giving them this hormone injection to see how they responded to it.
Finally, a good situation for the mice.
Well, at least on the front end. The back end sounds a little awful.
Hey, I'm having a great time. This Buzz is awesome. Oh, where's my Buzz?
Let me stick you again and take that buzz away so you can chill out and freak out.
But usually, these poor mice go through hell on earth. At least now they're getting their buzz on.
Yeah, they say that if it continues to work out, it might be something you could buy to help make a drunk friend a little less wobbly later in the night.
But you gotta stick them?
Think so, yeah, as of right now.
All that's going to do is just destroy livers at an alarming rate. Oh, I feel great now. All right, give me that bottle. People are going to continue to drink on it.
Can you start over from zero after you get the shot?
I know a lot of drunk friends, and I'm not looking at anybody, and I'm not accusing anybody. Why
are you winking at me?
If they were drunk and then they could instantly sober up, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Let's get drunk again, Kev.
Yeah, that's what they would. And a lovely story about Nemo, a 212-pound adult male loggerhead sea turtle that was recovered at the St. Lucie power plant on December 20th after he was found floating in the intake canal there with the tip of his flipper partially amputated.
Amputated, bird.
I hear you.
His injury was most likely caused by a boat strike. Well, now Nemo is been recovering at the Loggerhead Marine Life Center and is today going to be released back into the wild. 10 weeks of rehab, and they're going to take him to the beach there behind the Loggerhead Marine Life Center and release him at 10:30 this morning back into the ocean.
I love that.
You're gonna be a free turtle.
What a beautiful story. They always make great videos too, so if you can't go in person, go check that video out. It just brings a tear to your eye.
Yeah, whoever's doing the PR for the turtles, man, they know how to. They have a great editing team.
They do.
Okay, they're doing it right. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, a fun Yahoo thread talking about strippers' weirdest stories. Can you only imagine of all the professions out there who might have the most entertaining ones?
Oh, I love talking to strippers. They have the best stories.
Love to hear them. We got a few coming at you. And if you got one to share, former dancers, hit us up, 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
A disabled vehicle slowing things down right now on the turnpike southbound. This one blocking a right lane just after you pass Lake Worth Road. Give yourself some extra time in that area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
The brand new Palm Beach Mitsubishi is the local leader in customer service with the best selection of fully reconditioned pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Of course I use Mr. Clean Magic Eraser to clean tough messes off my stovetop and bathtub. But then I discovered I can also use it to easily clean my patio furniture and even my shoes. I'm hooked.
And when wipes won't cut it, I use Magic Eraser Sheets. They're thin and flexible erasers, perfect for everyday messes, like gunk on my counters and sinks. They really are magical.
The reviews are in. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and Sheets make cleaning look easy.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than choosing Slash to be in your band.
Next up for lead guitar. You're in.
Cool. Yep, even easier than that. And with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
What makes the going good? Is it burgers or pizza? One slice or two? At Racetrack, it's all of the above. Stop in for buy one, get one $1 pizza slices and the new bacon cheeseburger pizza. Racetrack, whatever gets you going. Limited time at participating locations.
What does the future of cruising look like? With MSC Cruises, it's sailing sustainably to over 250 destinations around the world. Want to see for yourself? Dive into a world of protected wonders at Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve in the Bahamas, or experience eco-friendly excursions across the globe. For a limited time, book now and cruise from $129, plus enjoy free onboard credit and more. Discover the future of cruising with MSC Cruises. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply.
Some people might say coffee doesn't need chocolate, but you're not some people. You're a dreamer. You see the possibilities of chocolate and caramel flavors swirling together with cold brew, topped with velvety chocolate cold foam and cocoa caramel crumbles. That imagination can only be rewarded with Dunkin's new caramel chocolate cold brew. It's a cold brew dream come true. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Aware Recovery Care is here to help you or your loved ones recover from addiction to drugs and or alcohol. Aware's one-of-a-kind Yale-inspired in-home addiction treatment model works using a completely different approach to recovery. Our team of specialists treat people where they live and where their triggers live, and it's designed to achieve a full year of recovery, improving your chances for lasting health and wellness by 80%. Let us help you recover where you live. To learn more, visit awarerecoverycare.com.
Beat the rush by scheduling your $69 air conditioning tune-up now with ARS Rescue Router. An annual AC tune-up can save you money and help prevent costly breakdowns during the hottest months of the year. So keep your family cool all summer long by calling ARS today for your $69 AC tune-up. Call now or visit ARS.com for details, terms, and conditions. License number CMC 1249-753, CAC 181-3963, CFC 142-8283, EC 1300855.
Call ARS and Rescue Router.
Got a lot of reasons to be hopping on the Bright Line to get around South Florida. A lot of people use it just for their regular commute, and they got an unlimited pass for $199 a month you can get, or they got these super flexible fares as low as $10 when you book 2 days before you ride, or just hop on the weekend. Make sure you upgrade as well to get those complimentary drinks and snacks in the station lounge and train. And when you download the Brightline app, you can also book an Uber ride or check out some of their shuttles and see exactly where they're taking you. They will take you to Miami Heat games games, and the Heat have got the Cavs tomorrow night at Miami-Dade Arena for you to check out. Maybe you want to check out the World Baseball Classic. That kicks off Saturday at Lone Depot Park in Miami, or maybe some spring training games. They've got a shuttle for that, so you can come from Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Aventura, or Miami, and boom, hop on the shuttle and get right over there to the park. It's an easy way to do it. And if you got a bunch of friends, 4 to 16, use the promo code ALLABOARD to save 25%. So go ahead and book your next car-free, carefree trip at GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app today.
Listen in for Every Parent Moments each day for helpful tips about raising your children. The Every Parent Moment is brought to you by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Hi, it's Randy. Let's make St. Patrick's Day one to be remembered. Just put on something green and stop by Publix Greenwise Market at Lakeside Center. You'll enjoy live music, drink specials, a delicious hot bar with $1 off per pound, and Irish-inspired eats. Plus, you can try your luck at the Shamrock Scavenger Hunt. If you find a hidden shamrock in our aisle, you'll win a gift card. So stop by for the fun Friday, March 17th between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. at 8210 Glades Road. And happy St. Patrick's Day.
The third annual Jupiter Irish Fest is happening on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Grab the family, put on your green and come on down to Abacoa Amphitheatre to celebrate the Irish culture. Enjoy authentic Irish food, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies. There will be live Irish music on the Slane Castle stage, costume contests and much more. Grab your tickets today at JupiterIrishFest.com. General admission is $5 and kids 12 and under are free. See you all on March 11th and March 12th at the Jupiter Irish Fest launch.
Oops, forgot the eggs.
Jennifer Smith, come on down!
What?
It's your turn to play The Price is Right Scratch Off with over $79 million in prizes and more than 5 million instant winners.
Oh, wow!
You could even win a trip to Las Vegas to play for up to $50 million.
Awesome! Where's the big wheel?
It's the Scratch Off, Jennifer.
The Price is Right Scratch Off. New from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
So many of us are chasing the life-changing effects of losing weight. My wife tried, she struggled, but then she found Red Mountain Weight Loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss will help you overcome issues that come with weight gain, like slowing metabolism, hormone imbalance, or menopause. Red Mountain Weight Loss makes it so easy. You can lose 20 pounds by this time next month. It's all because of their RM3, an all-natural hormone that burns fat from your belly, hips, and thighs. It was really crazy to see just how easy it was, all from a woman who had struggled for 3 months to take off just 1 pound. She was eating real fresh food, and she wasn't starved, she wasn't deprived, she wasn't nervous or jittery. It's not a stimulant. It's an all-natural hormone. Plus, Red Mountain Weight Loss is so easy because the medication is delivered right to your door. And you can schedule your online consultation right now just by dialing pound 250 from your cell phone and using the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss. Again, that's pound 250 and use the keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal. Demesman and Dover is about community for us. For me, you all are our people, our friends, our family, our future. The difference we will make for you, your kids, and your loved ones matters, because to us, it's personal. Hi, my name is Victor Demesman from Demesman and Dover Law Firm. If you need us, call us anytime, 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. Demesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, trade in and trade up to a new Kia for less with one of the area's largest selections of new Kias available. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
I had to say, what is the most fascinating profession that we have, especially in abundance of here in South Florida? It might be exotic dancers.
Okay, let's get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Get it, Daddy.
Yahoo did a thread here on what it's really like to be a stripper, and some of the revelations from some of the dancers is pretty eye-opening and intriguing. Some of the things that they had to say. One said, my story, I worked all around the world as a stripper, mostly in major cities. Dancers pay to work. It's called a stage fee, and girls have to pay it every night. For some clubs, it can be $80, and for others, it's as low as $10. Some places in Vegas would ask us to hang out with various rich dudes at clubs, and if we did, they would excuse our stage fees.
Oh.
Mike Tyson was a big customer at one of the clubs I worked at. One night, he ripped off his shirt and stormed up to the DJ booth, and all of our bouncers guarded him. It was wild. Mike Tyson was actually very nice to me, and also when he gave me his number, he wrote his name as Steve so nobody would know who it was. Steve.
It doesn't sound like Tyson.
Because he looks like a Steve.
Just a regular old Steve up in the club.
I met some guy named Steve. He had a face tat like Mike Tyson. I don't think it was Tyson.
Steve. Love that, man. Another stripper had said, a lot of what you hear us say, our backstories, our accents, the reasons why we're stripping, etc., is usually a lie. While we're actually dancing, mostly we're thinking about our kids, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, grocery shopping, or anything else except for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gig.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's so into me. No, she's not.
It's a gig. She's an actress. But if you go in there knowing that, it's a fun time at the theater.
And I'm not saying, only a Sith speaks in absolutes. I'm sure there's been people that have danced before and that were into it as well. But yeah, for the majority, I'd imagine it's just a gig.
Yeah.
That is most of the time true, but I do know a few guys that have gone in the strip club and rescued a stripper and then brought her home and made her a girlfriend, at least for a little while. I don't know any that actually made it last the long run, but
I played baseball with two dudes that did that, and one was a long-term relationship, and boy, oh boy, he really struggled. He struggled
a lot
with
of drama.
Oh, he struggled with
Did
the
she
whole...
stay stripping and they were boyfriend, girlfriend? That's tough.
Yep.
I don't know how you would do that.
And he was acting like it didn't bother him, and it did bother him, and he was acting like it did, and I think it just finally broke him because he just didn't want. He was in a committed relationship, and he knew what was going on back there.
If you're not a guy who can afford to take her out of the club, you shouldn't date a girl that works in the club.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to be thinking you're home alone and she's working. Is she talking to every other guy like she talked to you? Of course she is.
Oh, the human side, I would say majority of people would be very insecure about that. And that's okay. Some people are.
And then you would have to go to the club a lot because you just want to be connected to her. But then you'll see her giving a lap dance and you'll lose your mind. You don't want that.
It would take a unique personality.
Other true stories from strippers. One said, after a while, I stopped doing lap dances and wound up making way more money just sitting at the bar and having genuine conversations with people. Being a stripper is kind of like being a half-naked therapist.
Oh.
I've made so many good male friends from it.
I can see too if you really have the gift of gab and some dude goes in there and is having a terrible time and you're able to read him and you're able to say things. He's gonna now like you.
Yeah,
you got him. On an emotional level now he's going to spend more money than he would ever do that if you're able to do that. I can see how that would happen.
If you're a very tuned in empath, you would be really good at making money this way at the strip club.
Some people are just able to really, they seem like they're a good active listener. They don't seem like they're going through the motions. If you're able to put that in the stripping world,
genuine.
If it appears that way, I think you're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, you will.
Another one said, I've learned that the majority of men just want company. They're really just looking for someone to talk to who will listen to whatever they want to vent about. We're sort of like therapists in that sense.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Some other strippers said that, some of the girls will rob you blind. Others will be willing to work for their money. So you do have to be careful because they do have a few thieves in the club.
What industry doesn't, Kev?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
Another one said, the one thing I want to know about or tell you about what it's like being a stripper, so many men have terrible breath. They are drinking all night, and they have no idea how bad their breath smells. It's like a hot dumpster.
Oh, man.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay to go brush your teeth.
Or just have some gum.
Yeah.
Even a little Bubblicious would do better than nothing.
At least Rumple Mints.
Something.
Yeah. There's a lot of gross things going on. One stripper said, yeah, a guy once asked me to poo on him.
Whoa.
Look, you're going to attract some weird.
How much? How much?
Yeah, it's got to be a good bit. How much for you, Virginia?
I mean, everybody has their price.
1,000?
It's a guy you just met in Port St. Lucie. He's like, oh, Virginia, I really love the dirt.
Which way am I facing?
Any way he wants, which is every way.
If I can look at him,
Oh, okay, I got you.
it's better.
You got to maintain eye contact.
Really?
Not brown eye contact, eye contact.
I got you, yeah.
I'll
Okay.
do eye contact before I'll do brown eye contact.
Yeah. Got to get that straight.
I want to be face to face. I literally want to make sure you're not up to anything weird.
That's almost like an SAT question right there. It
Yeah.
makes you really think.
Yeah.
I would do that for $5,000, just so you know.
Another stripper said, just to let you know, we still dance even when we have our periods. We'll just hide the string or cut it.
And sometimes they don't hide it good. Believe me.
Yeah.
Why did you find it?
It was visible on stage. I don't know how much we can say, but yeah, she was dancing, and it was very noticeable. And the front row of
She's either hiding a mouse or something's going on.
That's all anyone could talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I
of
could see
course.
that, yeah.
That took center stage for some reason.
One former stripper said a guy tried tipping me one time and tried tipping me $30 in quarters. I was like, no. And the owner of the club made me take it or said I'd be fired. And I just walked out immediately.
$30 worth of quarters? How do you even get that in a club? It's a lot of quarters.
Yeah, I guess just a big bag of quarters.
That's so bizarre. Like, what do you do? Do you just lump it down and then continue to dance?
I'm real suspect of the guy that walks in with a bag at the strip club.
Change is weird.
Change is, well, $30 for a dance? Yeah, that's weird.
One male stripper said, it's amazing how many brides I've had sex with weeks before their wedding.
Really?
Even the ones that came off goody-goody.
Wow. I've heard about lots of bachelorette parties that get a male stripper, that things just get out of hand accidentally. I know somebody who was doing oral favors for the stripper.
Mm-hmm. They're getting married?
Yeah.
And do I know them?
I've already said too much.
Really? Well, again, I don't think that's the majority of the world out there. I really don't. I don't think.
You hope not.
I don't think that. I really don't. I think it can happen, and it does happen.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the majority.
It's just dangerous when you're in a hotel room. Let me say that. These girls were in a hotel room. There was no witnesses. It's different when you're in the strip club. You can't do that out in the open in the strip club. But in a hotel room, it's a very different set of rules.
I got an unpopular opinion, Kev.
Okay, what's your unpopular opinion?
I think bachelor and bachelorette parties are overrated, and they can do a lot of damage, and I think they're stupid. I think you can have a party with everybody involved. Everyone can get turned. That's when your friends hook up with your other friends. I think the other separate parties, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're kind of stupid.
When the guys and the girls party by themselves, and then you've got people that are a little diabolical setting up strippers and hotel rooms, it lends itself to bad things could happen.
I don't think that the brides are sleeping with all these strippers, but I will say so many bachelor and bachelorette parties, I've seen it lead to some destructive stuff after the fact.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, they say that the bachelorette parties are starting to change and look different today. How exactly are they looking different? I will break that down and let you know. And if you've got a stripper story to share, you can always get a hold of us. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. Your dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find see you coming over to me. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not giving love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love in your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want.
Oh, man, some very entertaining stories. The real life of what it's like being a stripper. People are also sharing theirs, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. One person said, my brother's girlfriend was a stripper, and the hardest thing to deal with was the two personalities. Off stage, she was very cool and loving, but on stage, she was very cold and mean.
She had to be.
Yeah.
It's walls, baby. You know about that, Jay Bird.
Walls? Oh, I do.
I think I'd rather have that, though. I'd be like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, shut it off.
You don't want it flipped around the other way.
Right.
It's like you're mean when you get off stage and you're sweet on it.
You got the good flip.
Yeah. So I'd be all right with that. One other person said, yeah, one of my clients from Scores bought my condo in South Beach for me. He also helped me pay for all 3 of my kids' colleges.
Wow. Oh, she was definitely giving it up.
Oh, there's no. You don't get that just for lap dances.
She did everything.
I would bet a lot that
you name it.
I would just say it's just not lap dances.
And look, everybody's got their price. I'm not judging.
No,
you.
it's not judging. We're just making jokes.
Yeah.
Just making jokes.
Yeah, good for you. Get that money.
Well, you were talking a second ago about these bachelorette parties and strippers and what happens. And Virginia had a story about a girl that went a little bit too far.
The bride.
Yeah, go away for the weekend down to South Beach so you can get really plastered for 3 days in a row and dance up with strangers that want to bang you. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love
invite
it.
the hottest guy to your hotel room and then sit on the bed while all your bridesmaids chant around you what you should do to the stripper, and then you do it.
I'm my mama's kid, and I can feel my mom coming out when I say that. My mom hated bachelor parties, but she didn't. My mom was just like, why would you want to make your mate feel uncool and insecure about stuff? Because a lot of people are insecure about that.
They say that they're kind of going, the old traditional bachelor and bachelorette parties are really going out of style, and they're not seeing them as much because they do. They
make trouble.
Yeah, they cause a lot of trouble. They say the latest trend for bachelorette parties is trading in the rowdy partying for wellness retreats.
And retweets.
I don't know. I keep calling retreats retweets. They're not on Twitter, Kev. One wedding planner says that the people who are over 25 years old are typically going for healthy activities or special dinners that take place locally, or they're doing intimate getaways. They say they want to go somewhere remote, quiet, beautiful, that takes care of you. and every single thing they'll do for you. Partying and binge drinking is less common from some of these party planners, they say.
I've been to a bunch of different styles. I've been to the crazy ones with the boys. I've been to the ones you're talking about where it's, it's peaceful and a bunch of dudes camping and we're all taking care of our mental health. And then I've been to the ones where it's the hybrid, where you do just a big party with the bachelorette and the bachelor, bring everyone together, and then
guys get laid.
Those are the most fun, in my opinion.
Okay. You like the group one?
Well, you can
Bring
still
them all
get
together?
turned. Everyone's getting turned together. Everyone's getting crazy together.
There's no secrets. There's no shameful the next morning. Oh my gosh, what did I do?
The beginning of the day, you guys do this stuff with your crew, like you're saying, a wellness thing.
Yeah.
And then you guys meet together at night and get turned.
Yeah. They say if you want to do a yoga wellness retreat and spa package, they both start at $299 a night. That'll give you meals, daily yoga, transportation, and local flights. And they say you don't go back with hangovers, regrets, and maybe a ruined relationship. So, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's benefits to both. There's got to be a happy medium. Can we do yoga and still get our drink on?
Yeah.
Just
have
yoga.
a little vodka instead of cucumber water. It's cucumber vodka.
Oh, cucumber vodka is delicious. Have you had the cucumber gin? Oh, it's so yummy.
Yeah, I have. It's really
so
good.
Cucumber. I can't say that, Kev. See, we all got our
retweet.
Cucumber. Is that how you say it?
Cucumber.
Who are you, Hilaria Baldwin?
Cucumber vodka. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, cucumber vodka, cucumber gin.
All right, never mind.
I love liquor.
Kev, send me home.
A little bit of a brain bump there.
I don't know what just happened.
Speed bump.
You ever had that where a word doesn't sound like it should go? Cucumber. That's how you say
never.
cucumber. That sounds weird. Cucumber? How do you say cucumber?
I think we're watching a man melt down.
I'm having a good time just sitting back and watching the show.
Me too.
If you hate me, blame Kevin. He hired me.
Well, people are going to be getting their drink on and starting this weekend. You want to give you a heads up. St. Patty's Day is next Friday, but really, a lot of the parties are going down this weekend.
It's true.
I will let you know exactly where and what is the number one city in America for St. Patty's Day, and then what is the worst in America? I will let you know the worst city for St. Patty's Day in America is in South Florida.
Aww.
What town do you not want to be in? I will let you know next.
Want KVJ Uncensored? Check out the After the Show podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and at kvjshow.com.
You know, life is all about having energy to me because I don't enjoy anything when I am tired and I'm not focused. That's why I work so hard at having a good diet and drinking the water I need to, taking care of myself so I'm prepared to get a great night of sleep. But the big element in that is my Sleep Number bed, which does it all the time. The Sleep Number Smart Bed will actually give you adjustable firmness on each side. I set mine at a 45.
I keep mine at 100. I like it firm, and I also like my pillow I got. Cool, it's a cucumber, Kev.
Yeah, they even do temperature balancing bedding where you can do a Climate 360 smart bed to make the bed a little bit cooler if that's what you need to help you sleep. And right now, Sleep Number has their lowest price ever, where you can save $1,200 on the Sleep Number 360 i10 smart bed, plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. So many locations throughout South Florida for you to check out. You want to see the whole listing? Just go online today, sleepnumber.com. When you go in, tell them the KVJ show sent you.
When people ask how I do it all, the answer is simple. I don't, because some days I just can't. And on those days, I hit up McDonald's, sometimes even twice a day. Once for breakfast, like a buttery sausage biscuit or a savory sausage McMuffin. And I'll bundle either pick with hash browns for just $2.39. Then I'll be back later for either a melty McDouble or a bold hot and spicy McChicken. And bundle that with a small fries for just $3.39. Turns out you don't need to do it all to have it all. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid when product served.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Offer valid through December 31st, 2023 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
I don't know about you, but freshening up my house for spring is one of my favorite times of the year. That's why I'm so glad I made a stop at Kohl's, where I was able to save 25% off must-haves from Sonoma Goods for Life, like new decor for my living room and the softest sheets for my bedroom. Plus, I got an extra 15% off. So if you want to spend less on your spring home refresh, you know where to go. Select styles. Offers end March 12th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Mom, Dad, Sis?
Here we go again.
Why are you in a suit?
Picture, if you will, a world with the best network imaginable. I'm talking about the Xfinity 10G network.
Go on.
Mom, remember how your reality shows wouldn't load with all of us online? Now you can binge. And Susie, we'll have fast internet in the basement.
Nice.
If you have any questions, here's my card.
This is just your name on a gum wrapper.
Introducing the 10G network only from Xfinity. The future starts now. Now through March 21st, new customers can get 200 megabit Xfinity internet during our limited time Xfinity 10G network launch celebration for just $25 a month for 2 years. Plus, there's no annual contract required and you get Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to xfinity.com/10G, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service and devices. Actual speeds vary.
Sounds like it's time to eat. And right now it's Seafood Fest at Bud's, which means homemade crab cakes and crispy coconut shrimp are back on the menu. So head to Bud's Chicken and Seafood. It's shrimply the best.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world, protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
New doors and windows. Wow, they change everything about the way you feel about your house. I'm putting together a video right now of just how good everything from BNT windows and doors looks. It's absolutely amazing. Change the whole vibe of the house. It's so quiet now. When my uncle was visiting, he was like, wow, those windows make such a difference in the sound. You don't hear anything outside anymore. It's so nice. BNT windows and doors. They bring a team of workers out to do your job. They brought like 7 guys and a foreman to my house, and they did it all in one day. They knocked out like 8 windows. It was amazing. And if you don't have all the money up front, BNT will work with you like they did with me and do yours in phases as well. BNT windows and doors. They use custom PGT products, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the best installers and you have the best product. Go online today. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Hi there. I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah. I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Music this hour. Sponsored by InvisibleFence.com. Over the last 50 years, Invisible Fence brand has protected over 3 million pets. Their certified training leads to a 99% success rate, and they even offer a 1-year money-back guarantee. Not only is your pet secure, so is your investment. Visit InvisibleFence.com to learn more.
Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel now to follow KVJ and watch KVJ TV. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, St. Patty's Day is not going to be until next Friday, 8 days from now, but a lot of the festivities are going to be kicking off in South Florida this weekend. So I want to give you a heads up. Don't think everything is next weekend because there is a lot of stuff that is going down. In fact, you've got a St. Patty's Day block party that is going on the 500 block of Clematis Street in West Palm Beach. It is going on starting tomorrow night, goes all the way through Sunday, and then they're even going to do another one next Friday for the actual St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot there. Fort Lauderdale on Saturday's got their St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival at Las Olas Intercoastal Promenade Park. They've got a Fort Lauderdale Shamrock Run at Huizenga Plaza Saturday morning. The Irish Fest Pub Crawl is also going to be going on. 500 block of Clematis in West Palm Beach. Delray has got their St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival on Atlantic Avenue. Boynton Beach has got their Blarney Bash at Centennial Park and Amphitheater. And then the Jupiter Irish Fest is going on at the Abaco Amphitheater on Saturday and Sunday.
I'll be out there both days at the Jupiter Irish Fest,
So you're getting yours
shaking my grain thing.
Yeah, and then Sunday's the Downtown Hollywood St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival on Hollywood Boulevard. We were part of that years ago.
Then they fired us.
Yeah, so that's not promoted.
They had a firing parade.
The festival had nothing to do with our firing.
I know, I'm
but
kidding.
we're still mad at them.
I'm not mad at them at all.
I'm just joking. I was making. Virginia took it too far. I was trying to be.
I'm mad at everyone.
Yeah.
So what is the worst city to be in for St. Patrick's Day? I will tell you and warn you that South Florida is not really good for St. Patrick's Day. But if there's one city you don't want to be in, according to Wallet Hub for St. Patty's Day, it's Miramar. They went through and looked at all the best and worst cities in America to spend St. Patrick's Day in. Miramar came out dead last.
Oh.
But next to last was Hialeah. And then also in the top 5 was Pembroke Pines.
Man, that I lived near that. I remember when I was living in Davie, I got lost in what was the first city you said?
Miramar.
I got lost in Miramar somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little out west. It was dark. It was. I didn't like it.
That's it. They call it the Lost City.
Do they?
Nope.
They call you the Lost Boy.
All right.
But if you look down the list, because they ranked out 200 cities, and it's not good for anything really in Florida. Tampa was 15th, but that is the closest. If you want to spend St. Patrick's Day in a South Florida town, Port St. Lucie would be number 1, but it's all the way down at number 77 nationally.
Look, the Pizzle knows how to get down. Can I get an amen?
What, Pizzle?
I think I was supposed to be born in the Pizzle. I got Pizzle through my blood.
Next up, you got Fort Lauderdale down at 105. Miami is 171 and Hollywood is 178. So really it's just saying that South Florida, I guess, is not awesome for St. Patty's Day. I don't know.
I think we've had some really fun events.
It is what you make it. I guarantee you we're going to throw down at Abacoa.
Maybe because we don't have those big type of parades that other big cities have.
Yeah, we don't have a parade. We don't have like a huge thing where they dye a river green. Okay, you got us.
You're right. That's going to, you're peacocking. It's a peacocking move.
But I will drink my weight in green beer. If you don't believe me, come see.
What they looked at was Irish pubs, restaurants, and the weather on top of it. And I don't know why we would finish so low. I mean, I think the weather would be great for St. Patrick's Day. Maybe it's almost too hot. I don't know.
It's a hit piece on South Florida.
I don't like it.
Maybe it's the Irish pubs, but I will tell you, Fort Lauderdale is number 1 in the nation for access to bars. That's kind of a good ranking,
All right, back in it, baby.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Woohoo!
The thing that is not good and did hurt, Miami and Hialeah are tied for the highest average beer prices in America. And a lot of people want to drink beer on St. Patty's Day, so that really hurt Miami and Hialeah. And also, Hialeah has the lowest Irish population of any city in America.
Okay, well then there you go.
Yeah, that's the reason why it finished so low.
Wow, I didn't know that stat.
Yeah. It's fun fact, isn't it?
Yeah, I just want to remember that. I want to lock it down.
Hialeah, lowest Irish population in America.
Quiz me tomorrow. I want to see if I remember this.
I'll quiz you in 10 minutes. They say that Tampa is tied with New York for the most Irish pubs in America.
Really?
Yes.
Tampa is tied with New York City?
I know. I was blown away by that as well.
Who did this fact checking?
Wallet Hub.
New York City? You know how many Irish pubs there are in New York?
I know. That's why it was a surprising stat for me as well.
Whatever. I don't know if I'm buying that.
Do you all get down with Irish food? Do you love it? Or
no,
it's not your favorite?
I don't love it because it's kind of bland. Look, my mom tried to make it because my dad grew up on it. His family was part Irish. And it's just, there's not a lot of seasoning, y'all. They blanch everything. They boil their vegetables, and you're like, where's the flavor?
Kevin's going to get a heated email from somebody who says, oh, that's not true, Virginia.
Look,
Irish food's got spices you don't know about.
I like a Cajun spice. Irish don't use cayenne pepper. They don't use it like we use it in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Wow, Virginia's really trying to start a fight with the Irish.
Yeah. Well,
Look.
if you need a safe space, go to Hialeah.
Love your beer, though. Nobody makes a beer like the Irish.
Boston is 4th in the country for the most Irish pubs in America, and they come out at number 1 for the best city in America for St. Patrick's Day.
And that's where you're going.
That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in Boston.
You're so topical.
Thank you, Virginia.
It's going to be, nards to the wall out there.
I know.
Will you put your nards on a wall?
You never know what's going to happen, Virginia.
We'll crowdfund for that.
Well, if you do that, just make sure they're green.
Okay. They will. My Blarney Stones will be green.
Little leprechauns.
Yes. They got Boston at 1, Philly at 2, Chicago 3, Pittsburgh 4, and New York City at number 5.
Okay, we're talking big old cities here, y'all.
Those make sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Savannah, who does a really good St. Patrick's Day, is down at 38. I was surprised to see them so low. And I don't know that Wallet Hub had in there an indicator of just massive crowds, popularity, and all that. Kansas City was low, and they had a really good St. Patrick's Day as well when I lived there.
Savannah had a good... You know about Savannah St. Patty's Day?
Savannah gets crazy, dog. Yeah, River
Really?
Street in Savannah is packed. Yeah, they have a really big St. Patrick's Day.
Are you still going to St. Augustine for St. Patrick's Day?
As of right now, it's looking like that, yeah.
Oh, y'all both traveling.
I got a date with my boy Bigfoot.
Okay.
They say that there are more than 31 million people in the U.S. that claim Irish ancestry. That is more than 6 times the population of Ireland.
Do you have any Irish in you?
No, I do not.
Yeah, I don't have any Irish in me either.
I mean, I think I do. I'm a McGrain.
Ah,
That
Could
was
be
my
Scottish,
maiden
though.
name. Yeah.
Could be Scottish.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was English, Scottish, Irish. I'm just everything.
Yeah,
I'm a mutt.
She's every woman, Kevin.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
So inclusive.
So inclusive.
So
I'll drink
inclusive.
all your alcohol, every country.
Yeah. Well, coming up here in a minute, I got an email from somebody who has a truth bomb for their supposedly Irish dad. The question is, did they drop it on him, and especially right before St. Patrick's Day? I'll let you know exactly what that truth bomb is coming up in minutes on the KVJ Show.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay yours bitch bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me
got Shelby on here from Green Acres. Shelby, why are you calling me right now?
Because I heard Adele.
You heard Adele, Rolling in the Deep, which is our Caribe Royale song of the day. You're heading to Orlando for a 3-night stay in a beautiful suite there at the Caribe Royale.
Oh my gosh, I'm beyond excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Vacation.
What I need you to do, Shelby, you need to go and look at the Caribe Royale website. You're going to start losing your marbles when you see just all the amenities, how nice these rooms are. You have a very awesome suite. This is a $1,200 plus value that we are giving you. So it's going to be an awesome staycation, and we're also throwing in a buffet breakfast at the Tropical, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Get them hash browns.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This boy loves a buffet.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm so
If you need a +1, you let him know.
This place is just your jam, man.
I'm available, Shelby.
Yep, there you go. All right, we got another song of the day for you tomorrow morning at 7:20. They play between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. When you hear it, just be call number 9, just like Shelby was. And you, too, will get a 3-night stay in a suite at the Caribe Royale in Orlando. Well, just a minute ago, I was running down all the different places that are going to be having awesome St. Paddy's Day parties, parades, festivals. More than 31 million people in the U.S. claim Irish ancestry, more than 6 times the population of Ireland. And you always see that. People are like Irish for a day. They're so proud to be Irish. They wear their green shirts, drink their green beer, get drunk, and they always like, well, I'm Irish. This is my day. I'm allowed to get as hammered as I want.
Even though I know you're going to be out of town for the St. Paddy's Day, maybe a day or two before you leave, can we call Ireland again? I love what we call Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much fun.
It is a lot of fun, yeah. See what they're up to. I don't think they get turned as much as we do. I think it's more of an American thing on St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah, I think you're very much right.
In fact, I think we kind of started it, and then they picked it up because we did it. It became so big here. They're like, well, wait a minute. They're like, why are we not doing this?
Y'all ain't taking our day.
Yes.
Wait a minute. This could be huge for tourism.
Yes.
It's just fun to call Ireland, y'all.
It is.
Well, what would you do in this situation? We got an email here, mail at kvjshow.com. It says, my dad grew up in a foster home in Massachusetts, and he was 12 years old before he was adopted.
Oh.
His foster parents were amazing people who loved on him dearly, and he loved them back. Now, they were Irish, and one of the things that connected them is that my dad was told that he is Irish too. So my dad goes nuts for everything that is Irish, especially this time of year. So he's going to be out celebrating the next 2 weekends, got his green going on, he's got his drinking buddies already. But I recently took one of those DNA ancestry tests, and I was shocked to find out that I am Scottish and have no Irish blood in me.
Oh, boy.
And I am my father's biological child, which would mean that he doesn't have any Irish blood in him either.
Oh, boy.
Now, I've been holding on to this now for months, and here we are at St. Patrick's Day, and I just still don't know what to do. Do I tell him the truth or just let him ignorantly continue to celebrate St. Patrick's Day like he's really Irish?
Do not say anything. Do not take away his fun Irish fantasy. What are you thinking?
She's like, he is living a lie.
It doesn't
and I feel
matter.
So bad.
None of this matters.
Yeah.
Do not take away his joy. That would be truly something you'll regret.
So I think it depends on the person. There's some people that would want to know the truth.
Yeah.
I would want to know the truth personally. I wouldn't want to go if it is what it is. That's what I want to know. There's some people who couldn't handle the truth.
All right, I'll see what people say. Suits will put up a KVJ TV poll. Does
the
this
truth
girl?
doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know. That's
doesn't
true.
matter.
The truth doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter in this case.
Said every murderer. The truth doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The truth does matter.
This is not murder, you
Did I cheat on
turd.
you? Truth doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I burned your house down. Truth doesn't matter.
Truth doesn't matter. All right, Suits, put up the poll. Should this girl tell her Irish dad he's not really Irish?
Oh, soul crushing.
Or no? We'll get your thoughts on the poll from KVJ TV on YouTube next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Palm Beach Mitsubishi is offering an amazing deal on the 2023 Eclipse Cross. Lease one today for just $299 per month with $3,000 down or trade. It has all the latest features and tech with an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Get behind the wheel of the 2023 Eclipse Cross today. Only $299 because we're out of our minds. Cha-ching! You make it to Palm Beach Mitsubishi, and we'll make it happen.
Dealer fees, tax tag, and title not included. Some customers will not qualify. Price, down payment terms, and vehicle availability may vary. See dealer for details.
Art Fest by the Sea is back in Juno Beach. This free event takes place Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th from 10 to 5. Bring out the whole family to enjoy a day by the water and browse incredible art created by artists from all across the country. Art Fest by the Sea is presented by Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center and co-produced by Howard Allen Events and the Palm Beach North Chamber. See you there.
Every March, Jersey Mike's turns money from subs into charitable donations.
And March 29th is Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, where 100% of sales are donated to local charities.
And to kick off all that giving, Peter gave me an apron. I'm honored.
Looking good, Danny. We've got subs to make, though.
Yeah. Now I know why you gave me the apron.
Join us Wednesday, March 29th for Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Be a sub above.
Hey, have you played these new Gold Rush Doubler Scratch-Offs? Wait, why does my voice sound like this?
With multiple ways to double your prizes, the winnings are even higher. Guess your voice is just going with it.
Over $540 million in cash prizes and 36 new millionaires. Now I like the sound of that.
New Gold Rush Doubler Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
The third annual Jupiter Irish Fest is happening on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. Grab the family, put on your green and come on down to Abacoa Amphitheatre to celebrate the Irish culture. Enjoy authentic Irish food, learn how to pull your own pint of Guinness and sip on the finest Irish whiskies. There will be live Irish music on the Slane Castle stage, costume contests and much more. Grab your tickets today at JupiterIrishFest.com. General admission is $5 and kids 12 and under are free. See you all on March 11th and March 12th at the Jupiter Irish Fest lunch.
I saw my girlfriend the other day that had her breast done at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. She loves the way she feels now, loves the lift, loves the fact that it took years off of her breasts. She says she has the breast of a 25-year-old. That's amazing. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. Anything body. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister, and Crystal, they're all experts. They listen and they care. Dr. Rankin did my mommy makeover. He did my breast lift. He did my scar revision. That scar revision, by the way, was like a mini breast lift and mini tummy tuck. I loved it. This team of surgeons is so good when it comes to anything on the body. Liposuction, fat transfer, breast explanting. They are world-renowned for their skill level at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Board certified, now with offices in Jupiter and Miami. You can connect online at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Experience the Anna Jar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
It's more of the KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
So she takes one of those ancestry tests and finds out that she is Scottish, not Irish. The problem is her dad thinks that he is all about being Irish. It's what connected him to his adoptive parents, and it's how he still gets down today, planning on a big old party with his drunken Irish friends. So does she let her dad know that he is not really Irish, because she says that she is his biological daughter? But here is an interesting plot twist. Somebody texted into us. They said maybe her dad is Irish and she's about to find out that she's adopted. Wow. Okay.
I don't know. I just be careful when you start kicking things up.
One text says, even if she doesn't have Irish ancestry, her dad may. My sister and I both did DNA tests, and they showed that we were 100% siblings, but our Scottish ancestry barely showed in her DNA, and our Irish one barely showed on mine. DNA is weird.
DNA is weird.
Mm-hmm. And also, he was raised in an Irish culture, and that tends to matter more with Irish people than the actual DNA.
Don't take his shamrock away. He loves it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you go. All right. Well, the question that we had is, should she say something and let her dad know that he's really not Irish. 72% of people in the KVJ TV poll say no.
Thank goodness.
Let him
Don't ruin the party.
Don't ruin the party. Let him have his party.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably an older man at this point. Like, really? You want to break his heart when he's in his 60s or 70s? Like,
He's 98. At least in my head. I don't
he's
know.
98.
In my head, I just picture.
So specific.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow. Somebody said I took an ancestry test and I found out that I'm not from Spain or Colombia. I was told that I am. I'm super duper Irish, and now I get down crazy on St. Patty's Day.
There you go.
Okay.
That's an interesting twist.
That's so different.
Yes. Okay.
You're turning water into Sprite.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
Me and Kevin don't drink soda, so we don't get that.
I guess it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people that love water. They don't get that analogy.
Can you turn my water into like something good, like vodka?
Oh, can Kevin turn my mic off?
Yeah, somebody had said that I went to Dublin on St. Patty's Day a few years ago, and yeah, they definitely throw it down. But yeah, I think the thing I'd heard about Dublin and a lot of those cities, they actually picked it up from America, because we started doing the big St. Patrick's Day.
And they're like, oh, hell no, you don't.
Yeah, that's what I've heard at
it's
least.
It's a money maker.
Yeah. Yeah, which I guess would make sense. You would just think that we would have taken all of our partying from them.
Nobody drinks like the Irish celebrations. Of all the celebrations, I mean, Mardi Gras maybe is number one for me, but Irish, St. Patty's Day, that is very strong number two.
Oh, yeah, it's a fun day. No doubt about it. Well, there's something I saw on the news today. You got to tell me, what the heck is going on with these street takeovers? Have you seen the video on this stuff?
Street takeover?
Yeah. A street takeover is where drivers engage in reckless and dangerous actions, including racing, burnouts, drifting, and donuts. And they had video today, and it was one of those heat little seeking cameras where everything is black, and then you can just see the white heat emitting objects, and you could see all these people running around, and there's a car, and it was a police helicopter that got it. It happened on Saturday, March 4th in Port St. Lucie. About 100 vehicles showed up for a street takeover, and the one that I saw, there was a car, and it was doing donuts, and people running out in the middle of this intersection in Port St. Lucie, and the person's almost hitting everybody in the crowd. It was so
I've seen these
crazy
videos.
and dangerous. And they say that they're growing in popularity across the country, and now they're popping up all over South Florida.
I mean, this is the height of stupidity.
It's pretty unreal when you see it, because, yeah, that was the thing that I just kept looking at was, oh, my gosh, they are going to plow somebody with that car. They wound up arresting 4 people, including a 15-year-old boy from Hollywood who lost control of a Chevy Camaro at a roundabout. They got him for reckless driving, no valid driver's license, because he's 15.
15.
2 counts of fleeing and eluding, so he's trying to run from the cops, and he had marijuana on him.
That's why he was slow. They caught him because he was high.
Dang. They got a 23-year-old guy from Palm Beach County, a 21-year-old from West Palm, and an 18-year-old from Fort Pierce.
They caught all the ones that were out of shape.
Well, the crazy thing, too, none of them are actually from Port St. Lucie.
What the hell?
They're all from different cities up there just going crazy. I guess they just pick a town and they all go nuts.
Converge.
Yeah. It's just a crazy world out there.
You got
it's jungle out there, everybody.
It's a jungle, Virginia.
Mm-hmm. All right, we've got an After the Show coming up here in just about 15 minutes.
There'll be a jungle in here.
Yeah, well, you can watch it on YouTube and also on Twitch. Just go and search for The KVJ Show. Before we get to that, though, Jay-Bird, if you would, wrap up our show with your thought for the day.
Don't judge someone's story by the chapter you walked in on.
Oh. Man.
Dang,
Yeah.
right? You thinking a little bit?
Yeah.
Getting that brain marinated?
Everyone's got a backstory.
Yeah, everyone's got a backstory, and everyone's got a back. A back? Never mind. Just let it go.
Gosh, it was so good, too, Virginia.
It was.
It was so
It
good.
was so good.
So good.
Run so high, fell so low.
Yeah.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.